This is exact.
I bought you a mug, and then your friends bought you a mug.
But it's a different mug.
Out of my way.
It's nice and big.
That's my spirit animal.
I thought you might like to leave it at our house, considering you drink a lot of coffee at our house.
That's true.
Just a suggestion. It won't be hurt or anything if you don't.
So Amy bought you a mug for her to have.
Right.
That's
Which is
effectively
fair.
what I'm hearing.
I'm not gonna use that.
Which is fair. Because
Okay, so this is
I
what
want
it
him to feel
looks
like he lives
like.
at
Do
our
not
house.
be alarmed. Your face is on it. Whoa.
Hello.
It's not live yet. It will be soon.
What's happening?
I'm just saying hello to the screen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God, I love these little breakfast burritos.
So I actually didn't know they had breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
So I saw you text me like, are you trolling me? It's too early for this.
Mm-mm. They're not like real breakfast burritos. Like you think like burrito. It's like a teeny little
It's like
breakfast
a little
roll up.
Is one enough?
Probably not.
You can eat Marcos.
Thank you.
You can have none.
If anybody needs snacks, I can pull out like 50 different things.
oh, that's right.
At
What did
some
we
point-
bring from Thanksgiving?
Mac and cheese, drinks,
At some point I'll like DoorDash for
nuts,
energy
tea,
drinks or something. When you're on.
popcorn, and then I have the other bag as well. Which is upside.
Oh, we
Okay.
should totally make a pot of coffee.
Do you
I
think
think
we
Mark was
can?
on it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
heard it
god,
going.
yes.
Of course.
I
Oh.
heard the coffee machine going.
Even if we're not allowed to, let them do it.
I think Marco put some on.
What's the story? You don't have to explain.
I mean,
Wait till
there is
Broke everything.
a bunch of connective tissue pushing these dungeons together.
What?
What? There's a bunch of connective tissue that I've made to push these dungeons together, and that's the story.
Is the dungeon's really inside like a snake's belly or something?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, that's literal connective tissue.
Got it.
I did not get that joke at first.
Did you bring these as well, Kim?
Yes.
What are they?
Well, what I was
Chocolate
gonna
covered
do.
something.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna get chocolate-covered raisins and chocolate-covered coffee beans, and then mix them together,
Oh no.
just to confuse everybody.
That sounds disgusting.
But
and
then
I
I
will not partake.
then I realized that it would just confuse me because I'm definitely gonna be the one eating them.
Yeah.
So, coffee beans, almonds.
I'm glad that you're continuing on your path of making my dog obsolete. I definitely did not make you a chocolate cake.
Cool.
I didn't make my character yet. Hold on.
What, Sam?
It's level 1, right?
Yeah, it's level 1.
Fine.
Level
Fine.
1 through 13. I guess you're a rogue.
I'll press increment 1.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
If you don't have spells, leveling up is so fast.
Yeah.
Even with spells, you know the good
It took me
ones.
so long
I
last
don't.
night. I was so
I've
tired.
never used spells before today.
Okay, over Thanksgiving, I DM'd for my cousins for the very first time.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, that's the last
I
time
had
I
out my warlock for 75% of the game to stab things with a dagger because she didn't know she had spells.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god! I'm like, why aren't you doing anything? She's like, where are my spells? Oh.
Yeah.
What was
Like,
that?
really, you just need Eldritch Blast, so...
I never did that. She went down 3 times.
That's exciting, though. A warlock that doesn't use Eldritch Blast.
She didn't know what it was. After explicitly saying, oh, I want to play a caster. I'm like, great. Why aren't you casting?
I thought somebody like Marco or you came and somebody that like knows I never play casters would make me play a caster. But
I mean, I
nobody
think
did.
I hope somebody's playing a wizard because there's some great wizard stuff
I
here.
don't think anybody's a wizard.
Great.
I'll be a wizard now.
Great. There you go.
Are you?
I'm gonna be a wizard goblin.
Sleepy
Okay.
can be whatever Sleepy wants to be. That's the
Sure.
great thing. Yeah.
Then all you have to do is make it to hour 15.
I'm a
Then
war
you'll-
cleric.
Wait,
so
I'm
I
leaving
can
before
definitely
then. I'm gonna be a rogue again.
Okay, great.
Forget it.
Lol.
I love that after the first one, we're all theoretically gonna have the little whistle that raises a skeleton. Like all of us will have
Yeah.
it. So
What
it's just
hour
gonna be a
though?
lot of little skeletons.
Yeah.
When?
So who all
Wait,
has
spoilers. never
who all
mind.
has sidekicks?
I don't know. A few people bought some.
All
Yeah,
right.
but who did
Jor-El
get it?
bought us a Horde of Goblins sidekick.
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
As far as I'm concerned, swarms out of the walls whenever we need them to save the day.
So here's what the Horde of Goblins is.
Yeah.
There are 7 dungeons today.
Yeah.
In each one, there's a goblin to find. Every time you find a goblin, the horde gets bigger.
Oh, that's so cute.
What's the one that Gary bought for me? He said he was like sending you a note about it. Gary bought a sidekick and he said he was sending you a note. You better use it, otherwise he wasted his money.
So the one that I remember.
Marco, here's your
He
Gonna
wasted his
take it
money
back
into
from
the
the
children.
Did you get your burrito already?
Me?
Yeah. Wait, why is it gone?
I only have one burrito.
Matt.
I only ate one
Matt?
burrito.
Oh, it's on the internet.
Thanks so much.
Knock over.
These are terrible.
They're so small.
They are small.
Okay. Oh, there's also hot
Yes.
sauce if you wanted that.
Yes.
Napkins and stuff.
He bought you a sidekick named Herman Sausage.
Herman's.
That's a great name. I love it.
Yeah, nice. What's his deal?
He's a cook.
Can you do
Oh.
a strong accent?
That's a good
Herman
sidekick to
Yeah,
have, man.
yeah.
Rations get boring.
He did explicitly say that he doesn't want him to do anything, so he'll just be a roleplay sidekick.
But cook, anything but cook.
Right.
Or is he just an obnoxious cook who follows us
He
around
doesn't
and
even
steals our rations?
That's great.
Kinda love it.
No, I cook for my day job. I actually refuse to cook right now.
yeah. Look, I'm gonna go to work in a few hours, so
It's like a guided safari for him.
Okay, I'm actually not going to be a wizard.
That was short-lived, Sam. Sam, what are those discs?
Oh, they're status condition thingies.
Oh, nice. If only we had minis to put
Yeah,
on.
but we don't have minis. You can use it if we ever
Eric will bring the
get
minis and
status
stuff over.
conditions.
there's 100 minis over here.
Yeah, I have
What? Oh, okay.
Marco
We don't
has
have a board.
a billion
We
minis.
can just lay it out on the table and pretend.
Yeah, let's draw on the
We'll
table.
just be all like smash.
I see a printer with extra
Margaret,
large
yeah, you
paper
don't
there.
have massive graph paper here?
That actually
I
might
can
be.
see that printer has massive paper in it.
Red paper.
I guess we shouldn't steal your company supplies.
That's fine.
All right.
I probably need decks, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll get them through it.
Okay. Hold up. I haven't had coffee yet.
I got the Wii theme stuck in my head. I've never owned a Wii.
What's the Wii theme?
Whee!
It's in your head. Come on.
Whee!
No, don't put it on. Just do it. It's in your head.
I'm
loving it.
Wait, what?
Sleep deprived alien sound shouldn't be great.
It's too early though. We just started.
It's like cabaret.
Start strong.
It
Be sleep
is.
deprived when you
I
begin.
mean, it's the fun thing is the reason why I have it in my head is because it's a huge meme song. So obviously that's what I have in my head.
If we finish early, I subscribed to Disney Plus last night to begin my Star Wars rewatch, so we can just watch Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
I've never watched Star Wars before, but I'll watch it for Baby Yoda.
Thank
Baby Yoda is very good.
Thank you. That's what I needed. Is this the Crash Bandicoot remix?
That's just we.
This is the background to our whole game.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of whimsical. I mean,
We'll definitely get. I mean, we will. But so. Let's see. Is everybody making their characters? Is everybody's done making their characters, or like how much more do we need?
You can start without me. My character will be.
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's whatever. It'll work.
wait, are we on?
No, not yet.
Alright.
Well, we're on, but it's only at that screen
Oh, okay, good.
with no audio.
Good.
So tell me when you want to go.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Camera time?
Punch it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah!
Hey, howdy, everybody. Welcome to the Kaeday Yawning Portal birthday stream. This is a charity marathon event for the kids. We are going to play for 24 hours today, and it'll be divided up into, six 4-hour segments. So, To begin, why don't we go around and introduce our characters to each other, and then I'll break into the book. Amy?
Oh, okay. I'm playing Grumsh the Goblin. He's a Goblin War Cleric. And we have something of a united theme between my character and Sam's character.
I'm playing Brucey. I'm Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I'm playing Brucey, who is a bugbear paladin, who you'll find out more about in the near future. Unaffiliated with the goblins.
That's what you think. I'm Sam. I'm gonna be playing Sleepy, the narcoleptic rogue goblin. That's it.
I'm Marco. I'm gonna be playing Aiden, the troublemaking, chaotic Oathbreaker paladin.
Wait,
So-
you're both paladins.
Yeah.
Both
You got two
paladins.
pals.
We're so holy.
So there's some affiliations roughly at the table, maybe crosswise.
So we have a couple unique mechanics for today's game that will not carry over to other games, but I've decided to create sidekicks and enemies and stuff like that. So our players who have gotten them will have sidekicks. Some of them are special. One of them is not. Thank you, Gary, who bought Matt a special sidekick who does absolutely nothing. In addition, Marco has a sidekick named Cayman. So we're the way that I plan this to work is that sidekicks will level up with you. They will work slightly differently from actually leveling up. It's just, pick a monster CR like a third of what you've got. So I think CR 1/4 human,
Perfect. Sure, absolutely, yeah.
and that'll follow you around for a while, and then when you're level 3, it'll get bigger.
Cayman's a commoner.
In addition, we have a very, very special sidekick where 2 sidekicks were merged into one to form Goblin Swarm. This is a unique thing. Don't expect to find it everywhere. But in these 7 dungeons, there are 7 missing goblins in this goblin family, and as they find them, their goblin swarm gets bigger.
Until at 7 in the morning, Cayman is playing 7 goblins simultaneously, all with distinct personalities and voices
Yeah.
that we can distinguish at any given moment.
Yeah, perfect. So, let's see. Let's talk into this. Is the first dungeon. This is the Sunless Citadel. You all arrive at the town of Oakhurst. As you walk through the valley, you notice that though it is, though it's fall, things should be ready to harvest. It seems like most of the trees in the groves are all dead or dying. They're not bearing any fruit, and so people are starting to get desperate. As the season ends, there might not be enough food to go around. As you arrive in town, you see this place is pretty small. There's just a couple buildings that aren't homes. You see a tavern and a manor on the hill. In addition to that, you probably see there's a pretty big tannery. Where would you guys like to go? Like a building that smells like pee.
That one.
That one.
You go to the building that smells like pee. Cool. So let's see. The tannery is called. The tannery is called the Ashen Plain. As you arrive, you see. It looks like there's a lot of people there who are. There's 4 or 5 people there, all working, stripping down skins and whatever, and hanging them. You see an old man in a leather apron, who is splashing all this stuff onto these skins. Do you want to talk to anybody, or?
Not really. So you guys have just met these 2 goblins.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing the goblins do as they come into town is run towards the building that smells like pee.
This isn't surprising though.
Typical goblin behavior.
I'm gonna run towards the pee like it's sprinklers. Just run through the sprinklers.
You successfully run through the sprinklers.
Awesome.
Is there a check for that?
I'm
There's
fairly
no
sure
check
that's
for that.
not
There's no
wrong.
check for that.
Yeah.
But when you do the piss spreader stops, pulls back his bucket. He's like, excuse me, goblins! He starts to like yell for help.
No, friend. No, it's okay. They're with us.
Well, keep your goblins in check, okay? Why do you have goblins anyway?
I honestly ask that myself sometimes.
Wait.
Come along now, children. Let's not play in the sprinklers too much.
Two very long arms extend out, grab each goblin by the back of the neck, and slowly pull them in. Now.
Just to remind you guys, I'm supposed to be playing Grumpy, and I cannot stop laughing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit.
What's wrong with your crops?
He quickly looks at his tannings, and then something dawns on him. I don't know anything about the farms. There's something strange going on. Everything was growing fine until a few weeks ago.
You know what changed?
Did you put pee on it?
I keep telling people that it's a good fertilizer, and it should really help the crops grow, but they don't listen to me. So
They're lost. Yeah.
they didn't pee on it.
Dumb.
Wonderful. Well, is there any trouble in these parts?
Yeah, there's a lot of trouble. We've been having to bring our cattle further and further in as these kobold raids keep getting closer and closer. It's uncanny. It seems like they know where the cattle is every time. Fortunately, we still get leathers even if the cows die. So
That makes sense. Okay, well, so kobolds. Any direction they come from? Can we go look for them?
you can.
Hunt them down? Is anybody paying us to do this?
You should talk to the Lord.
Oh, there's a lord.
I don't think we should hunt down the kobolds. We can maybe persuade them to...
They've been stealing cattle from these poor folk.
I think that we can come to an accord with these kobolds.
All right. Okay. Fine. Anyway.
Where do
we'll
we
go
find the
lord.
kobold leader?
Or the lord of the town so we can get paid first.
The kobold leader, probably with the kobolds.
Where would you say that is? Where's the leader of the... We need somebody with a little bit more... It's been pleasant talking to you, but...
He has a
I
house
think
on the
my
hill over
esteemed
there.
colleague is correct.
He has a house on the hill over there.
That's kind of on the nose. House on the hill.
So it should be easy to see. I'll go peek out the window. Is there a hill there?
There's a hill, and it's got a big house on it.
Perfect.
It's the manor described earlier.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure. Terribly sorry about the disturbance.
Why not?
Yeah. We'll go to the house on the hill, maybe? I'll walk out the door.
Okay, great.
I grab the two goblins and we also walk out the door.
Squirming around. Okay, so you quickly make your way to the manor on the hill, and it seems like there's not a whole lot of servants or anything. So when you knock on the door, it takes a while for anybody to come answer it, but you do eventually find someone in a maid's outfit at the door, ready for you. Who are you? Excuse me.
We've heard there's a disturbance in the town. We came hoping to offer our services.
More adventurers. Right this way. She seems distracted. But she does take you into a sitting room or whatever. The Lord will be with you in a moment. Let's see. After a really long time, it feels like. Maybe like 5 minutes just sitting alone in a room with nothing but goblins to talk to. A young man dressed in like purple with like a pince nez enters the room like with a ledger in his hand and stops short at seeing you. He looks like he's almost about to yell for the guards, but he sees that nobody's got their weapons drawn, and he says, "Okay, I can work with this."
They're generally well behaved.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna smile really big and show all my nice jagged teeth, and then go to sleep.
Oh, perfect. So, I imagine you're here to look for something. You're here for the other adventurers, yes?
Well, I'm curious.
Oh.
Goblins!
Yes, like that's what you are, Grumpy.
More goblins! No, they're lost.
They must have kobolds here, I think, from what we've heard.
What other who's
looking for
lost?
goblins?
We haven't heard of anybody lost.
Goblins! Goblins lost.
Well, my horospex has told me of some...
Rewind, your...
Horospex? Which?
What's the word?
Horospex. Which?
Oh, I thought you were saying your horospex, which did.
No. My horospex has recently... It's which is impolite, but, that's the one everybody knows. They've told me there's... of some goings on in the hills, something of a dragon cult. I don't know too much about it. I don't really have the time to focus on it. So I hired an adventuring company, and they went out there, and they've been gone for weeks. So needless to say, I don't think they succeeded.
Well, you should have hired some real adventurers.
Oh, and you're real adventurers.
Well, yes, I am.
How are you gonna are you gonna try to show off something or tell them a story about your adventuring?
Absolutely, yes. I will tell them a time when I single-handedly took down an infestation of 4 zombies in a graveyard. It was harrowing.
Okay.
You feel a slap on the back of your leg, and you have guidance.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice.
Sure, give me a persuasion check.
Dice. We have dice.
Yeah.
You need to hit harder.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, my story was pretty lame. I got an 8.
Tiny guy.
8. He says, "Well, I mean, did the zombies fight back?"
As zombies do.
Oh well. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I guess what I'm wondering is, if I hired you and you don't all get eaten too, can you... I have reason to believe this dragon cult in the hills has done something to take, to ruin our crops. There's supposed stories of an old tree that has magical properties, and I think they have used it to nefarious ends. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we shall reclaim the magical tree and use it for good ends. We'll
Good.
restore your crops.
They have... That would be really good of you. I would really like that. I'm willing to pay for it.
Oh, I was assuming.
We do need funds to continue our pilgrimage.
And we need fun.
Well, I can... does anybody here have a history?
It's a big no for me, Doug.
Okay, great. Well, what he says is there is... there are a lot of old temples in the hills, ruins that are long since abandoned, or at least we think. I don't know where these monsters might be hiding, but I'm sure seasoned adventurers like you could figure it out.
Kobolds?
Yeah, kobolds, we think.
We kill kobolds.
We don't kill kobolds.
We kill kobolds!
Fun rats. We do not kill the fun rats.
I want to ride the fun rat.
We'll broker a peace with these kobolds and discover what they're doing with the tree. And convince them of the merits of turning it back to its original
Or we
purpose.
beat them.
Would somebody like to give me a perception check?
Sure.
Perception.
It's low, Cayman. It's 7.
All right. Well, everybody, regardless of the check, sees as they look around the room, they see like a few artifacts of noble existence. You know, like something that stuff that looks like probably came from the big city and has been brought out here. But you do see one thing that doesn't look like something that a city boy would have or whatever. It's just like a broken sword hilt that's hung up on the wall. Did anybody? What was the highest perception we got?
I have a 9.
3.
13.
All right.
13 is enough. 13. You see a shadowy figure hiding in the doorway from where the Lord emerged. And yeah, he actually will introduce himself as Lord Oakhurst. But the shadowy figure sees you seeing them and like retreats around the corner.
Scowl.
Cool.
What is a boy? Sorry.
All right.
This is setting the tone nicely.
I mean, yeah, that's it.
Is there anything?
Do you have a map
Of the region?
of where we can find this tree as well, in particular? And the kobolds.
I'm not familiar with local lore, so I don't know too much about this tree. But I have a map of the region. I'm sure you could use it to find something.
Absolutely. Yes, we'll take your map to something.
You could also
I'm
The-
proud of
the
you for
old-
trying.
the old adventurers the old adventuring party was they had a fighter and a wizard and a paladin and a ranger. They were very equipped to do this. They might have known more about the scenario. If you could retrace their steps, perhaps that could lead you down to where they went.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Do you know where they went, or do we just track them?
You can talk to the innkeeper. I'm sure he had much more
Oh, is that we
close
because we're
relationship.
adventurers? You think we just hang out at the inn? That makes sense. Actually, we should go to the inn.
Good. Perfect. Thank you for solving this problem. Provided you do.
Right.
Did we agree on a set amount of gold, or was it just generally?
Great question. How much are you paying us?
Oh, what is it? What's your cap?
It's like 80 per hour.
80 per hour?
Ish. Yeah.
Right. Okay, great.
It's union rate.
Right. So 80 per hour times 1, 2, 3, 4.
And crafty services.
crafty services.
340. No.
Do you have a
Yeah.
cook who could accompany us and give us the crafty services?
Give me a
A
persuasion.
bugbear has a hunger. It's cocked, but it's nearly 20.
That's how it
It's
works.
nearly
Yeah.
24.
He says, you know, if that's what it takes, the last group did not have a cook. Perhaps they got distracted or something.
I negotiate better on a full stomach.
That makes sense to me. I've always made sure to never go to a meal hungry. And then he says, he asks you to follow him, and he takes you down to the kitchens or whatever, which are like bustling, and there's like steam and smoke coming from all over the place. And you see this kind of short, stumpy, balding person standing on a step stool with a big old ladle, like stirring this huge pot of something. As the like maids and seneschal or whatever kind of run around at his beck and call. And he turns around to see, and he says, what's his name? Oakhurst says, Sausage, I've got a new mission for you. And you see this man turn around with his teeny little mustache. He says, Mission? I have no need for missions. I have cooking to do. And they go back and forth for a while before eventually Oakhurst says, well, I've hired you to do a job, and today your job is to follow that man around and cook for him.
Bring the soup, Sausage.
Hermann Sausage will not be made to schlep. You can bring the soup yourself. And he flips his apron around and walks out of the room.
Flips his apron around like a cape?
It's a cape, man. It's a cape.
It's a caper?
Yeah.
I go and I grab the thing of soup.
Great. You got a whole big pot of turkey soup.
Occasionally I will put one hand underneath and just...
You've got your crafty services.
Yeah.
Can we have a visual character description of you? So
Yeah,
it's a complete image.
I am nearly 8 foot tall. I look to be, if you know bugbears, to be getting on in age, kind of graying fur, strapped on pieces of armor, different places, and I have a huge viola strapped, or not viola, viol strapped to my back. And I don't have a backpack, but I do have like what looks like a coin purse, kind of, like this.
Yeah.
Except scaled up, very large, hanging off my hip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a big two-handed paddle, also.
Oh, wow.
Great.
It's going to come in handy for the soup star.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm looking for anything I can knock over on my way out, obnoxiously.
Just like a cat.
There's probably like a jar of saffron or something, which is very expensive.
Whoa.
I'm happy to roll sleight of hand on that.
Sure. See if anybody notices you knock it over.
That was good. And I have sleight of hand. It's 21.
All right.
Wow.
Everybody thinks that when so the Hermann Sausage slams the door right as you tap the thing off, and everybody thinks that in his rage he's destroyed the saffron.
Oh no.
My work here is done.
Can I roll in it?
You can. No, you'll smell like pee and
Broken
saffron.
glass, pee and saffron.
Yeah.
You're just accumulating scents throughout this.
I do. I roll.
All right, you are saffroned.
Yep.
Which is like, it's like a red fuzz, right?
Yeah.
So you've got like little red fuzzies all over you.
And some glass and some pee. It's great.
Nice.
I'm gonna stick real close to my other goblin friend.
I'm leaving. I'm out.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just walking behind the other paladin, occasionally upending this.
You've got a huge jug or a huge pot of soup.
Right.
It's probably a little too hot for your hands, but you've got armor.
Fur.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're fur. I
What
come
kind
away
of
with
stuff?
just like a huge soup smile every time.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
make your way out of the manor.
Yeah.
And where are you guys headed now?
They said the inn.
To the inn, yeah.
All right, so you go to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
You see a middle-aged half-elven woman, who's just like starting to get a little plump or whatever, and with short hair, like standing behind the bar, just passing out. Passing out like tea and coffee or whatever. It's in the morning.
Oh, I thought you said passing out. Like she's just.
No,
calmed
she's
down.
also narcoleptic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's passing out tea and coffee to a couple of day workers.
I'll stride up to her and say, "Ma'am, I'm to understand that there was a party of adventurers coming through here earlier. Maybe some kind of a wizard and a ranger and a cleric and a fighter or something.
Oh yeah, you're talking about those Hercule boys, and then Sir Bradford, and then Caracas. I think his name was. Yeah, Caracas.
Oh, wonderful.
That's who you're talking about?
Well, I would assume so. They were adventurers, and they would stand out from your average patron, I think.
Okay, yeah. You know, I think they had a magic sword with them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of magic sword?
Sir Bradford, he would insist on you calling him sir. He said it had a name. Let me see if I could remember it. Shatterspike?
What a fascinating name for a sword.
It's broken. It's shattered.
Right, that's where my mind went too. Maybe when you throw it, it explodes and then reforms.
Oh.
I mean, it's
already.
magic. Why not?
Well, that's very fascinating. We are tasked by the Lord the Lord on the hill, to find these 4 individuals who have become lost. We were hoping perhaps you could point us in the right direction.
Well, I don't know how much I can be of help here. They didn't talk to me about everything they did. I know that they said they had a lead on some kind of citadel, but they left some stuff in their room. Maybe you can find something in there.
Oh, we could just absolutely, yes.
All right, okay.
Well, in the interest of saving them, we will go through their things,
We're really good at that.
and we will leave all of their things where they are.
Yeah, she's also eyeing the goblins, but doesn't say anything. Eventually, she'll take you to a room that looks like it's got like 4 beds in it and stuff like that. So, you see, 4 beds in it.
Jump on the bed.
Cool. You jump on the bed.
Yeah.
There's like a dresser. It doesn't have any clothes or anything in it, but it doesn't have any clothes in it, but maybe it has something else in it. It's like a small thing.
I take out my mace, which is like a really heavy piece of wrought iron with like, it's got the handpiece and then it's got spikes and then it's got like a goblin skull made of also wrought iron. And then I use my mace to hit various things to see if there's stuff inside.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like right tap hit or
No! If there's stuff inside, it's now outside. That's how we check for traps.
Good.
I will make an investigation check.
Cool.
That's investigation.
Yes! That's a 5.
Cool. Well, you start investigating things and immediately break up. You immediately break a like one of the drawers. Like she's like gonna pull it out or whatever, and you like smash it with your thing. And she goes to grab your mace and starts like trying to pull it away from you. You guys are like wrestling over it.
You pull out my daggers.
Whoa. I'm gonna keep it.
I'll follow behind the goblin in the innkeep, like trying to put things back the way they were, rifling with the drawers as I'm like putting them back, just as the flurry goes around the room. So also investigation.
Okay.
That's a 1+.
All right.
You get the idea.
Sure. So you are too distracted by this epic confrontation as this lady and this goblin wrestle over this piece of wrought iron, and then she runs out of the room. But what do you find?
What don't we
I don't
find?
think you find a whole lot with that. But
Once they've calmed down, I'll take a look.
okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Would that have been the only strength-based investigation roll?
Yes, that is a strength-based investigation roll. Thank you.
I'm actually better at it then.
I got a 1. I was just so shocked at what happened.
Cool.
I've never seen investigation.
I'm gonna crawl under the bed
like that.
and smell around for interesting smells.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, perception. Cool. Oh, it's a 3. 5.
5. Okay. Well, you find a dead rat.
I
That's
eat it.
cool. All right. You've got lunch, so that's neat. You also probably
Is there stuff hidden under here? Ooh, rat.
there's like a paper or something.
I'll use the paper and wipe my mouth with it and be like, what is this? I found paper.
We'll take it from you. Try to get
There's
the
some
smear
blood
off.
on it a little bit.
Oh, geez. What did you get under there? Hey, don't tell me. What's in the paper?
It looks like math.
Math?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. We are not qualified.
Damn it, I should have been a wizard!
All right, it looks like math.
I'll put out on like any intact furniture I find.
Okay.
Try to figure out what's going on with this math.
Do you have what skills does
I have Arcana.
You have Arcana. That's cool. Do you have like anybody here? Is anybody here really good at geography or anything like that?
No.
Okay, then Arcana makes sense.
Geometry?
Geography.
Are you good at geometry?
What if I'm good at geometry because I backflip all over the place?
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Give
Can
me
I-
an intelligence-based acrobatics check.
Triangulate.
Can I be a dex-based investigation check on the map?
No, that's okay. Did you get?
I got 20 Arcana.
20 Arcana. So you realize that these are like somebody's like trying to calculate a point on a map.
Oh.
So with these calculations already done, if you have the map, you can probably figure out where you went.
We don't have the map though.
I'll record everything I figured out, on the backside, and then fold it neatly and tuck it in my pocket.
Cool.
Now that we know that, now that we have an indication that there is a map, can I try investigation again? Like clearly I've missed something. Can I like rifle through things one more time looking for this map?
Sure.
I'll help you.
Good. Oh my god. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
We are not finding
You
anything
are
in this room.
reminded.
I set my soup
You
down.
were reminded that the Lord said he had a map.
And all I can think,
He didn't give us his map.
we asked for a map.
We go back to the Lord.
Yeah, we go back to the Lord.
So about that map.
Innkeep, we are so sorry. Do you have a bowl? And if she produces a bowl, I will pour out a sharing of soup. As recompense.
She's like,
Recompense.
she's like, you're gonna pay for that for that drawer. I don't know how much a drawer costs. You're gonna pay for that.
Where she has like cups lined up for coffee downstairs, I just take the bucket and I go down the line and pour mugs of soup and then go.
Does our
Okay.
chef friend have anything to say about this?
He says, you do not serve soup in a coffee mug.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk by and scratch myself and some saffron falls out into the soup.
Oh,
Possibly glass.
Now we're cooking.
That's sanitary at all.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. The day workers.
It's also got like urine on it.
I don't know. Maybe that was the flavor it was missing.
Oh my god.
Goblins, man.
All right, so the day workers taste the soup and they like it, so that's cool.
Perfect. We go directly to the Lord, and we directly request the map.
He gives you the map.
Great. Okay, I will apply my math to the map.
You take map, and now you have a location.
Wow.
There is a one of the old ruins in the hills. There's like a gully, a gorge that it looks like they went to. You think that you could get there in a couple days.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, we have provisions.
Did you just pour it out for everybody?
No, I poured some out. I poured a
How
few.
much is left?
It's like one of those. I'm imagining like a big, like you fry a turkey in, right?
Yeah.
Like yay,
Yeah, for
yay,
sure.
big round.
Marco, you should sit further forward so we can see you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Nice.
So I have a lot of soup. I just gave up a few mugs worth. We're good for a while.
So I guess we need to buy mugs, not necessarily actual food.
We can all just. I'll show you. We don't need mugs. I'll show you how it's done.
I buy myself a mug.
I'll pen more soup into my mouth.
All right.
I don't backwash. I don't backwash.
You can't have it. If it touches your face and then goes back in, it's got fur in it and stuff.
Oh, you guys. It's fun.
Okay.
I've had worse, right? Like,
It's okay,
we've
I
all
ate
had
already.
worse.
Can we borrow a pack animal from the Lord?
Sure.
Good.
Its name is Cayman.
Yeah.
Well, gotta get my step block for that.
Yeah. Mule.
So yeah, its name is Cayman. It's very helpful. It has 2 skills. What skills does it have?
Let's see. It's a mule, right? So it has athletics, definitely,
Yeah.
Carries.
and maybe survival.
Yeah.
That makes sense. To me.
So if we
Okay.
get lost, we can rely on the mule to take us back to safety.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mules are cool.
Yep.
See our way. Good little cayman. I'll hang a bell on his collar.
Okay, great.
Ring the bell.
Does it smell
It
like
says
it's a...
it says when as you hang the bell around its collar, it's like, how am I supposed to sneak with this?
The point is that you can't. Also, you're a talking mule.
Shh! Don't tell anyone.
All right.
I hate it. Why are you talking to Mule?
It's. Just don't worry about it. The relationship between a paladin and his beast of burden is a special thing.
Do you have one?
Alright. I throw the mule over my shoulder.
You guys head out of town. Perfect.
It would be a great time for a catchphrase if you had one.
No, it's not.
No.
We're not ready.
We're not ready.
We're
We're
not
not
ready.
ready.
Too
Okay.
early.
So you guys head out of town. You've got the map. Yeah, you've got the map. You've got the scratch paper, and you're trying to find this gorge. Let's see. It's only a couple days in the wild, but you know that it's pretty dangerous out here. What are you guys gonna do for your journey? How are you guys gonna get there?
Gonna ask Cayman to follow a safe trail, and I'm gonna keep on redirecting him towards the location of the map.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have survival, or just
No.
roll him with advantage?
Okay, great.
Does the bugbear give piggybacks?
He's got at least a 10.
Yeah. If you say you're tired, I'll give you a piggyback ride for a while.
So
It's like a shoulder ride.
Just grab some fur.
Yeah. I feel like we can probably both do
Yeah,
that.
I think one on each side.
We're tired.
Hop on board, and I stoop down to me. Hopping guacamole crickets. We're off on an adventure.
Davignon's getting his money worth.
all right, that's 1. We only need 7 more, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So you guys start heading off. Your friendly neighborhood talking mule, talking donkey, starts leading you down a path, saying, the roads will be good he whispers to you, the roads will be good for a while still. He doesn't talk to anyone else.
Right, for sure. No, I'll pat him on the shoulder. I guess I bought some carrots in town. I'll feed him a carrot.
Yeah. I don't have any hands, so thanks.
Yeah,
Where does he get carrots? Carrots gross. Orange.
What's your name again, Marco?
Aiden.
Aiden. Can they have carrots?
They're for the mule.
They're for the mule.
I'm worried for him. You spend too much time with Mule.
It's not natural.
Okay.
Humans are strange.
The bugbear wearing goblins.
So
Their ways
We're the
are
majority
different.
here.
eventually, Cayman leads you guys to a river. It looks like it's icy and kind of running pretty fast. You guys can ford the river, or however you think you can get past it.
We'll just have our friend here carry us through it.
Yeah.
So Mule and each on his back and carry everybody.
You have to. I have them on me already, so you have to sit in the soup pot.
No, I'll wait on this side until you're done taking them across.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sitting in a soup
I
pot.
trudge across with the soup pot and the goblins.
Okay, great. Give me an athletics check with disadvantage. Wait, Herman demands also a ride.
Herman can sit. His butt goes in the soup pot. Yeah.
Perfectly. It fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Can I assist?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I already rolled a 1.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, the other one would have been 17. But athletics, I'm looking at 6.
Okay. Well, with a 6, people start getting swept away.
My priority is the soup.
Right. You can maintain control of the soup.
I dropped the soup. I dropped the soup in pursuit
No,
of...
that's a
No,
ration.
not the soup.
I let the soup drift away.
Herman,
And the soup.
the soup starts to float down with Herman kind of lodged inside, and he scowls at you.
Maintain balance, Urban. Don't tip the soup. We'll get you in a day or two. Just try to make it to the shore.
Okay.
How deep is this water at goblin height?
It is probably twice the height of a goblin.
Oh, okay.
Stand on my head.
So it's like tall enough that you like that in its deepest parts you like up to here.
Okay.
So and it's moving pretty quick. So you guys start to get swept down. The goblins are kind of spinning out. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna fire my short bow with the rope attached to something nearby. You! I'll shoot a short bow at you. Catch!
Okay, great. Here's the hard part. The hard part is probably tying the rope to it really quickly.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Oh, the part it's not shooting me.
Yeah, because you're a big target, right?
It's just an attack
17.
roll.
17. So you quickly snap together a loop around this arrow and shoot it to your friend.
There's trees everywhere. What do I roll to try to catch the arrow instead of getting stabbed by it?
Or do I roll to hit? Or does he roll to catch?
This is going well so far.
Great. I guess a deck save.
Sure, that seems right. Yeah, I have 20.
Great. So you can, however you describe catching it, you get a hold of the rope.
Great. I'll dodge sideways and grab onto the rope as it flies by. The arrow is the dangerous part, right?
So then you can start pulling people ashore.
Yeah, but now we're back on the same
That's
side
the
we were
wrong
before.
way. I'll continue trudging and try to snatch the other goblin as I continue trudging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Grumsh is absolutely flailing, so you're probably going to get hit.
That's a 10.
I'm going to roll to hit.
We are level 1 as we consider our health pools and hurting
okay.
our friends.
You don't need to roll to
Neglect that.
So you
Call an unfriendly slap for 1 damage.
yeah.
What if I want to hit him, though?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Unfriendly slap for 1 damage. It's fine.
Yeah,
You
know
grab your
that.
mess kit and boom.
Yeah.
So
I was doing fine.
So let's say with a 10 you can probably get to the other side, but you don't think you'll be able to get the goblin friend. Do you want to?
The goblin slaps me and it becomes a don't save a drowning person scenario. Alright, I trudge along.
All right, so you're drowning. What are you gonna do?
Can I make a check to swim to the other side?
Yeah,
The side that we
athletics.
want to be on? I will.
Are you a girl goblin or a boy goblin?
Questionable. That's an 8.
An 8?
Yep.
Wow.
Is goblin gender.
What is your goblin gender? Is there one?
A
Questionable.
boy.
Sure.
Goblin.
Sure.
I was gonna say goblin gender is probably banana.
He doesn't
The
like
whole
it when you
goblin
ask.
nest. Yeah.
You're probably going to get hit with a stick.
Okay. Alright, go.
Well, it looks like you've traveled like 20 feet down the stream or something. So who's next?
Well, so I have the sleepy goblin on the end of a rope.
Yeah.
That was a great idea, but you pointed it the wrong way. Why don't you fire it at the tree on
Okay,
the other side of the
okay,
rope,
okay.
and then
And
we'll
then-
both.
I'm gonna fire it at the other side.
The other end of the rope?
You're on the other side. Catch.
I take cover behind a boulder. I see the goblin wheel over towards me, and
Somebody-
I can't make out
somebody
exactly.
wheels the
Yeah.
And then the goblin wheels.
Yeah.
I can't quite make out what's being said, but I see the arrow pointed right at me, and I take cover.
Okay, great.
So I guess it hits the tree next to him? I don't know.
Sure. So why don't why don't you make an attack?
Attack.
Oh, it's a 2.
All right,
7.
so you miss the
7.
tree.
Yes.
You miss the tree, and it starts to slide into the river.
I'll run and dive.
Deck save.
Deck save. 13.
All right, you manage to grab it just in time as
Just
it's right at
slide
the
through
bank
the
of the
mud and grab the rope.
river. And you still got a friend falling downstream.
That's fine.
But I see it swimming well towards shore, right?
Swimming not well towards shore.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes.
And then try to grab onto a tree root or something?
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Strength.
Oh boy. Athletics again?
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference. 7.
Defeated by a stream.
I will try to. I like look at the rope, look at the goblin.
And you see,
just
you
going
turn
under.
around in this water as you're reaching for these roots in the river,
Yeah.
and you see a waterfall.
Oh,
How could this have happened?
All right, I was gonna tie the rope to a tree, but I see we're running out of time, so I just, with the rope over my shoulder, start dashing down the shore to try to catch up to the goblin.
Okay.
Can I shout at him to wait? As I'm like tying a rope around the longbow barrel.
I mean, you
I'm
can.
going.
It doesn't look like he's waiting.
I'm going.
Okay.
So at some point, I probably drag whoever's holding onto the rope into the water.
two swimming goblins.
So
One
wait,
about to
maybe
go for
you're
a
using the
waterfall.
goblin to fish for the other goblin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm grabbing
Okay.
onto the rope
Oh,
and
you
in
have
the
a tie rope
water.
around you,
yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
just like
Shut up
swim
and
in the water.
Yeah.
take my hand.
Okay, do you want to try and grab me? I'm
Yeah.
doing a terrible job of
Yeah,
rolling.
I'm gonna try to grab you. What do I do?
Roll something. I don't know.
I'll roll something.
I don't know.
What's
Goblin
the
roll.
goblin?
You make a ranged attack.
Yeah.
For throwing
Throwing
goblin.
goblin.
Oh, is it strength or dex? Dex?
Sure.
21 without proficiency.
Hey.
Great.
I do not think you're proficient in goblin hooking. By the end of the campaign.
So you hurl the goblin into the water, and the goblins land right next to each other. The goblins have every opportunity to grab each other, and you can pull them to shore. Now, half of you are on the right side, and the other, and you and Cayman are on the wrong side.
I mean, I'll shoot an arrow at a tree far away from them.
Range attack. Yeah.
Right here.
I got an
Hit.
20, yeah.
All right. So you and Cayman can.
Right, I'll tie the rope around Cayman's harness, and then I'll
Oh.
And
pull
he'll
it
swim
in.
across.
What about our soup friend?
Oh.
What about our
Soup
He
friend.
survived like 2 minutes.
Soup friend.
Sorry, Gary.
Soup friend.
Yep.
Let's see.
He went all right.
Did he go over the
He was
waterfall?
stuck in his pot, so he's probably gone over the waterfall.
He's probably gone over the
Yeah.
waterfall.
The pot's like armor, you know.
Yeah.
For his butt,
That's
and not much else.
Yeah. His butt's fine.
Yeah.
Are there spikes at the bottom of the waterfall? Can we
What?
Can we go look?
What?
Yeah, we walk over and peer over the edge of the waterfall.
He's like
How far down is it?
he's like lodged on, like there's like one outjutting rock
Uh-huh.
that he's been like lodged on. Like the soup
Dangling.
pot has fallen away, but
Yeah.
he's like hanging on this one outcropping of rock.
I have like a moment of frustration where I want to walk away because he left the soup pot, but then I begrudgingly throw in the rope that I've, detached from the goblins.
Great. He does not pull himself up, but he holds on to the rope. Okay. Thank you. Now he's back up to the top with
Man,
you.
does nothing is quite literal, isn't it?
All
right.
right. To the restroom.
I hope you
We
brought
have
some
people
goodies.
watching, by the way, so you might want to say hi.
Oh no.
Hi, everybody watching.
Oh, hey.
Do we?
We're so
How do
sorry.
we tell? Can you
I want
look
coffee.
at it and see?
We defeated a stream. We did it.
The most dangerous part.
Do we level up?
Do we?
Almost.
Wow.
Yeah, almost. Okay. So this is a 5-minute break. People are going to run around and use their restroom and whatnot. We'll be back to jump right into the Sunless Citadel. How do I pause the stream?
That's a great question. Sam knows.
Great.
We can figure it out. We can like look into the camera. If you like.
Yeah.
This really is going to be the background noise.
I figure we'll do this until we like get into a dungeon, right?
Okay.
This is like our in town, listening to stories.
Marco, did you want coffee?
I'll totally grab some. Thank you.
Oh, good job. You
Yeah,
put
I
the
did
break
it then.
time on.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're still audio lab though.
No, we're not.
We're not really.
There's no audio on break.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've brought a bunch of snacks and drinks. So I have like ginger ale and apple cider and stuff.
It's just
If anybody wants anything.
Is there more coffee left, or we?
Oh yeah, there's one. Oh, should have grabbed your cup. Sorry, Marco. This stream is brought to you by Honey Maid. Oh.
It's on break.
That'd be really funny.
Oh, audio is still up, you guys.
What?
Hey.
No!
No.
Thank you, Bullfrog. Lucky we didn't say anything incredibly awful.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Though.
Are you someone we know?
Did Sam roll a puppy or a goblin? I'm a goblin.
Why not both?
Who's watching? Is it somebody we know?
I have asked. Nope. And
No.
Sam says I'm a goblin.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, we're so glad to have you.
It's
at
all
this
for
time
the
of the
kids.
morning. Are you
Haven't
Pacific
gotten
time?
around to making it into a game IRL. Oh, so maybe they're an eBell. Cool.
Nice.
Ooh.
I did share in the eval page, and I shared with some of my friends as well, so they might sign
Cool.
on.
Beep, 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 beep.
Cheers.
Oh, this is like the Thanksgiving themed one. Because it got cranberries.
We needed to refuel after that exciting river rafting adventure.
1 hour down, 23 to go.
3 viewers.
When did we start? 8:30?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ish.
The stream has been up for I saw a timer somewhere.
On the
Oh, 1
bottom.
hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, 8:30.
Ah, Marco has his ExtraLife mug.
That's from the Imager thing last year.
Is it Imager or Imgur?
It's Imgur, you heathen.
Imgur.
Okay.
Imgur. This stream brought to you by Honey Maid and Imgur.
God damn.
And coffee.
Alright, should we take it?
Yeah.
You can see our faces
You
again.
press home on the screens. Click home. There. Click it. Good.
Hey.
You did it.
Hey.
Oh, welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the eBal event, Kaeday, the Yawning Portal marathon. It's my birthday. We're having fun. Welcome back.
Yes. Socially mandated fun.
Yeah. So, our adventurers have just had a harrowing encounter with a river and wrestled an innkeep and what else? No, not that's not so surprising. Being talked down to by a nobleman, so that's surprising.
Yeah.
Good. So whatever the
We
case
did
is.
math. That's one, but we did math.
They did math.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who said that geometry wasn't going to pay off?
Ooh.
That's it.
I will, as I bring the cook back to shore, I embrace him and, comfort him, but also kind of pat him down to see if he has ingredients still. I want more soup.
Give me a deception check. Or sleight of hand.
We're not even going to get to the
It's high. It's, it's 20.
Yeah, you definitely find, like he's got, so he's got, some in his apron, he's got some ingredients or whatever,
good.
but he's also got like a belt pouch here.
Oh.
It's got like, as you're like pawing through it, you can feel like there's like 6 or 7 jars that are just like in a holster.
Good. Good.
Like he's ready to cook it
All
anytime.
right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wow.
We just need to get him to camp
Hanging-
and we can get another pot
Hanging
going.
like knives and spatulas from the other side.
Does the pot look salvageable? Does it look like, can I see it down there below the waterfall?
You can see it. The soup is all spilled out,
Yeah.
and the pot's a little bent, but you could probably still use it.
I'll climb down and grab it. Probably takes like a few minutes in game, but out of game it'll only take a moment. Athletics 20, if
Alright,
that's
yeah,
what you're
you
looking
can do it.
for.
You can do
Alright.
it.
It's important to me to get that pot.
You get the pot.
I think
You've
it's
got
important to the party
You've got a bent pot.
to get that soup.
Add that to your inventory. One
Alright.
bent pot.
Alright.
Okay. Before long, you guys bed down for the night, and the next day, you make it to this.
You think I would prepare
Desolate
bless, but I
gorge.
don't.
I wouldn't think you prepare bless.
Yeah.
You make it to this desolate gorge. This old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut out from the earth where the ravine widens. 2 pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. The others broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. Few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy knotted rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars on this side of the ravine. So basically, you see like the remnants of a rope bridge leading through this desolate gorge.
Remnants, like it's not standing anymore, or it is?
Right. So there's like ropes tied, but you don't see like the planks.
Does it look like other adventurers have come before us? You said that there's ropes.
Yeah, the rope's like old or new?
It looks like one of the ropes is new. So that was a good insight.
I don't share that with anybody.
But it looks like you'll need to cross this rope bridge to get to to get to the place you're trying to go.
Is there anything to shoot on the other side?
Anything to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 like posts. So there's like wooden posts that have ropes tied to them, and they got ropes on either side. So the ropes are both tied. One of them's old, one of them's new. But there's no there's just like stuff rope hanging down from it, but no planks to walk on.
So you could do the tightrope thing.
You could.
How far across?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh.
We could probably chuck a goblin
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah, I'm totally with
The 2 of us, I take an arm and a leg, you take an arm and a leg.
Wait, I'm strapping a rope to my waist. Hold up.
Okay.
Okay, great. So
Will
you
you
got
hold,
The other
Grumpy, will
goblin
you
is
hold
like.
the rope?
Okay, why don't you guys make an athletics with advantage?
You might be better at it. You might be better at it.
I'm +5.
Yeah.
We're looking at 18.
With an 18, you managed to get them almost all the way across.
That's the worst
all the way
answer.
across the ravine. Chucking 20 feet is a big distance.
Whoa. Okay. As they're chucking me through the air, I'm also readying my bow and arrow to shoot something. So I'm in the air, but like ready.
So you fire an arrow at the post. Give me the give me an acrobatics check to balance yourself as you spiral out.
4.
Well, you're not able to right yourself, so give me a dex save.
15.
Okay, you land on the rope.
Whee!
The rope breaks.
Oh.
You've managed to get to the other side, or you're basically hanging on the other side but one of the ropes is now broken.
But our rope to the goblin is attached still, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll scramble up
Climb up, Sleepy.
and then run around the post several times, and then fall asleep.
Okay.
I mean, after tying a knot and be like,
Oh, the knot. Okay, good.
All right. So you're asleep. There's a rope on the post and another rope on the post. What are you guys gonna do?
Look for something on our side to tie it off to.
There's a post.
Oh, a post, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll tie it off to the post.
Great. Now what?
Well, yeah.
I want to, rather than just climb, do we have harnesses? Does anybody have like a harness?
Game has a saddle.
There's a saddle. If you have a climber's kit, that would suffice to me.
I do not have a climber's kit. Does anybody? Yeah, repurpose the saddle.
I have a set of manacles.
As a person. Oh.
Okay, I can see it. I can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay.
You guys don't carry manacles around? God.
Seriously.
That's kind of like a zip line style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You tie one thing around the rope and
Yeah.
the other thing around the other, because we got 2 ropes now. The other rope, and you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumpy Red Bugbear.
That might, as much as I want to help you, Grumpy, that might make this more difficult than it has to be.
Grumpy ignores you and starts scrambling up on your back, like using your fur as leverage.
Alright, I will, with the manacles, try to make my way across.
Okay, that makes sense to be acrobatics, but no, I mean that makes sense to be like that makes sense to be athletics, I guess.
Perfect. So I'm like calling myself.
Right, and you can have advantage because you have the manacles.
12.
Oh yeah.
12?
12.
All right, you managed to make it across. It's you start to slide down at first, but then you get to the middle and you realize that it's not a good angle.
Yeah.
So you have to like to get to the other end.
When I get over solid ground, I kind of just drop off to let the manacles slide back, forgetting that I have the goblin on my back. So, like,
As you,
it's ground and goblin below me as I thud into the ground.
well, before that happens,
Oh.
I need you to make a dex save.
Oh.
As the bugbear hurls himself across
Oh
this.
boy, that's a save. That's 7.
Ooh. Okay, so you got a 7. You lose grip as you're heading across this thing. You lose grip. You start to fall off.
It's that mace. It's weighing me down.
It's the mace. You could lose the mace and probably grab on with the other hand.
This is my sacred mace.
I
Lunch.
totally understand, but it's now or
Goblin
never.
god of hitting
Do you
things.
have any other way to stay on board?
It's called. I don't know. Fuck.
I feel like Brucey would
What if
have...
it was an acrobatics check instead? What would it have been?
Same.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I got nothing. I guess I'm dropping my fucking mace.
All right, so you drop your mace to the ground, but you manage to hold on tight
Shit.
as you guys get to the other end, and then the bugbear slams you down on the ground like a dingus. No, I'm being.
How far is it down?
50 feet.
Oh, I tie a rope to one of the posts, lower myself down, bottom, retrieve the mace. I'm back up.
Athletics check.
Absolutely.
Thank you, I guess.
I got a 10.
Staying down there.
Okay, so luckily this happens when you're only a little bit away up off the ground, and you take 5 damage. But you managed to retrieve the mace.
amount of damage.
I'm not bleeding, but boy is my leg hurt.
Both of the goblins are laughing at you.
No, I'm asleep. Hold up. I'll chuckle.
I get no respect.
I'm climbing back up. Do I get back up? Okay, great.
How does the donkey get across?
Good question.
I think we have to leave it for now.
No, I mean, so what I'll do is I'll tie his saddle. I'll make sure it's really snug around him, right? I'll tie his saddle to the manacles, which are between the 2 ropes, right? And then I'll tie a rope from the manacles to me.
While this is going on, he's like, he's just like singing quietly, 'cause I'm all alone. There's no one
damn it.
here beside me. My problems have all gone.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure that's copyright.
It's fine.
You're gonna get sued.
That puts me as Shrek, and I have a really big problem.
We haven't heard what you look like, so as far as I'm concerned, you are now Shrek.
A very pretty Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right, I got roped from me to the manacles, and I roped from Cayman the mule to the manacles via his saddle, right? So then I will climb across on the 2 ropes, like that, right?
Perfect.
Okay. That a leg check, or?
That's an athletics check.
Oh, I got a 3.
Do you have any way of?
We start with inspiration and a potion.
That's true. You do start with inspiration.
Could definitely use that before. Yeah.
I got 21.
Hey.
You and Donkey managed to make it. Came in and managed to make it to the other side.
God damn it.
Why do we have that?
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah, we're playing AL.
Oh.
So it's a AL ward.
Hey.
And the sooner you get rid of your inspiration, the sooner I can give it to you. So.
Oh, that's true.
All right. You guys managed to make it to the other side, and
I snatch back the mace.
No, it's in my pack. You laughed at me while I was down there. You'll get it back when I say you get it back.
I'd laugh again.
What are you gonna do? You have a weapon.
Kick you in the shins.
all right. So we've already divulged into party combat.
Sorry, guys.
I interposed myself, and with my very long wingspan, just one
guys are
hand
now
on the
10 feet
goblin's
apart?
forehead. Yeah.
Wait, I thought you're a bugbear.
I am. We all
Wingspan.
have wingspans.
Wait!
We all have wingspans.
It's easy in your hands when you put your arms out.
Oh, okay.
You guys are now 10 feet apart.
I tried to separate them.
Yes. Sorry, what are we doing?
You guys are now 10 feet apart. Whatever the case is, you guys managed to make it through, and before long you can follow this path into the into this kind of like shadowed gully. So the mountains or the cliffs rise on either side of you, and the sun does not quite make it down here. You might call it sunless.
Weird.
As you enter, you see it looks like there are like skeletons from like some old battle all over the place. And on the other side, from you, there is a kind of it looks like it's almost collapsed, like leaning against the far wall, this big tower with a huge brass door with a dragon's face on it.
This make good goblin hideout.
I look for goblins. Do we find our kin?
Nice and dark and sticky.
Sure, give me a perception check.
With advantage, because we're probably looking for goblins too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for goblins.
I'll assist.
Assisting. Okay, that's a 7, and the second one is a 17. Perception. This is 17.
I'm still keeping one eye on Aiden just to see if he pulls out my mace.
17?
Oh, with a 17, you don't seem to find any goblins, but you do find, it looks like there is like a rat warren.
A what?
A rat warren, like a big rat warren. Like, it looks like rats of unusual size. If you wanted to, you could go in there and get rats, if that was something that appealed to you.
Yes! Yes! Crawl!
I crawl. I go into the warren. Is that like a hole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No! And I try to grab the goblin.
No, I'm not. I'm in there. With a dagger between my teeth. I'm ready. Army crawling.
All right, so you go in there with a dagger in between your teeth, and let me look up a giant rat.
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay, guess roll initiative.
Oh.
All of us or just
Yeah.
Sam? Okay.
Everybody who wants to be involved.
I do. I do want to be involved. I don't have a mace though.
Oof.
Oh.
So- Is this where it is? Do I see it somewhere? There it is. Okay, cool. So you find 2 rats in there. They'll be going on 12 and 9.
23.
All right, you go first. You got the jump with the rats.
Yeah. Are they surprised?
They're not surprised.
Oh.
You
Can
didn't
I
sneak.
Can I hide? Wait. Do I get that at level 1?
No.
Well, goblins have a thing.
Goblins have a thing.
I think they can hide.
Oh yeah. I can hide as a bonus action. Can I hide?
Could I do some scratch paper?
Yeah.
My stealth roll is a 10.
And mini
That's
sheets of video
enough. It
as
looks
you
like
go.
the rats don't. It looks like the rats don't see you as you dive under cover.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stab one of them.
19.
So you leap out of cover and then stab one of the rats. Give it to me.
Yes. That is a crit.
Ooh.
Woo! I sneak attack this rat.
Just
So many dice.
Just describe it.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump on his back and shove my sharp object into it and run it down. Slice it.
The rat squeals and squirms and tries to get away, but it was no match for the might of the goblin.
Yes, and then I eat it raw.
Bad happy. Bad. Rat could bad friend.
I was like cheering up until then, and I'm like, oh god.
Amy, that's your turn.
I will go ahead and crawl in there, hearing that there's some combat and not wanting to miss out. And then, since I can't see any rats, am I correct? Can I see any rats?
There's 2.
Yeah, there's one more rat.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will say the holy word of my god, which sounds a lot like bleh! And I'll cast a sacred flame on it, so it needs to make a dex save.
It makes the dex save. It knows how to avoid fire.
Then nothing happens.
All right, so it jumps out of the way. Now, it is Nasco.
I'm a 4, I think.
Oh, I don't know who
Marco,
is.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
I can
Yeah.
see how you
That's my
could get
handwriting.
mistaken. But
Yeah.
I did write Matt, and then I wrote over Marco.
Yeah, I see Natco, which could be either.
Here we go. I'll fix it.
That's Nat King Cole.
Marco.
Cool, thank you.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. You're fine.
Okay, right. So the first thing I'll do is I'll retrieve the mace from my pack and slide it through the hole. And then I'll pull out a longbow and try to aim it in there. Do I still have a clear shot?
It's got some cover, but yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. I got 21.
Woo!
Oh, that's good enough. You just take a real low stance. You dab straight in there and shoot.
Oh, well, I was really careful, so I only did 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, cool. So the rat is punctured but not down. And then it's the rat's turn, and the rat's gonna go back for the person who killed his mate. And he misses you.
Cool. I'm wearing the pelt now.
That was really fast.
Yeah.
There's a rat still inside
So
of it.
quick.
Yeah.
Seconds, you kill him, eat him completely, and then put the skin on yourself.
I don't think I can
squirming inside the body of the rat.
I don't think I can quite crawl inside this little rat warren hole.
I agree.
So I'm going to I take a peek inside the hole to get positioning and then kind of climb over, and with my greatsword paddle, I'm gonna try to stab at the earth to collapse it on the rat.
Okay, cool. Give me I like it. I would give you inspiration, but you still have it. So I'll give you. How about instead just make an athletics check?
All right. 9.
It looks like.
Don't kill the rat.
It looks like you have. Yeah, it looks like you have pinned the rat.
Ah.
You've.
It can be rehabilitated.
If I could, but somebody hasn't used their inspiration yet. So.
You say as your friend literally devours one hole.
Okay, Sam.
Friends cannot be rehabilitated.
Sam,
Yeah?
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I'll stab the other rat. While wearing the skin of his partner.
Great.
Dirty 20.
Alright, cool. You hit.
Cool.
I'm
Oh, wait,
really
I
worried.
forgot to hide it. Oh, there's no hiding.
I'm really worried about what happens when we fight humans.
9.
9 damage.
9 stab.
We wear the pelts.
The rats are vanquished. The rats are vanquished. But as you look around their warren, you do find something curious.
They're babies?
A goblin scimitar and a goblin shield. A goblin has been here before, but is no longer here.
The rats
Where
ate the
could it have
goblin!
gone?
Take
Where
it.
could it have gone?
Take it.
Okay. So,
I also have a goblin shield. Is this one nicer than my shield?
You probably recognize this one's shield. This is, Stinky's shield.
Stinky!
The rats ate Stinky! I rip open the other rat to see if Stinky's in his belly.
You can't find him. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't kill the rat.
He ate Stinky!
We both come out with rat guts smeared all over us.
No.
Carrying the scimitar and the shield.
I've picked bad friends.
Okay.
Eat our brother!
We will avenge.
Oh, it's done.
Blood.
It's done.
Okay. So you have found the rat warren, but there's no goblin in sight. Now that that's done, it seems like a straight shot between here and the Citadel.
Okay, let's do it.
Seems is a loaded word,
Mm-hmm.
but I will continue towards the Citadel.
Okay,
I'm content to follow the goblins at this point.
great. So you guys make it. You guys make it to the front door.
We're leading the way.
What do you guys want to do?
What's the front door look like?
It's this big brass door. It's like big brass double doors that have like the face of a dragon, like etched in.
Is it ajar?
No.
Door.
Do you
Wow.
want to knock?
Can I check it for traps?
No, I do not want to knock.
Sure, give me an
I'll
investigation
check
check.
for traps because it looks pointy and bitey. Investigation 9.
No, it doesn't look like a trap or anything.
It's fine. I open it.
Okay, give me a dexterity save.
It's totally fine. So fine. So fine. 23.
All right, you manage to dodge out of the way as a needle shoots out from the door, and it swings open.
Oh. See? Fine. Walk in.
Scuttle in.
Cool.
I drag the other corpse of the rat.
It's our lunch.
Cool. So, inside this room, you see, like, it looks like there are, like, 3 or 4 ways you can go, but you don't see anybody hanging around or anything. Do you guys want to do anything? You want to trying to figure out where the action is?
What it smell like?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, that's good. 21.
You smell 2 things distinctly. You smell one thing that's really big and lizardy,
Ugh.
and then probably like something that smells like a refuse pit.
Ooh.
They're both coming from kind of the same direction, but like it looks like the 2 doors on the like west side or whatever.
I will lead us towards the refuse pit the best that I can.
Great.
Boy.
So, you guys start heading towards the refuse pit, and you see there is this kind of winding hallway past the first door or whatever. Somebody give me a perception check as you guys wander through this part of the.
I have a 16.
With a 16, you can tell that this is habitated. Yeah, you can hear people, like somebody's scrambling around behind some of these doors.
Is the lizard awake?
I'll listen carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like big people or not big people?
Not big people.
We'd heard there were kobolds. Is there any way I can differentiate between kobolds and like other small folk? No,
Probably not.
Right.
I mean, maybe. I could see they might have clacking.
Do I hear clacking?
It's a stone floor. With a 16, probably not.
Okay, cool. So there are small folk past this door.
What?
There are small folk past this door.
We should make an effort to handle this peacefully.
After you, sir.
I swing the door open.
Sorry.
We're here for the tree. What?
I said, which it was in character.
Yep.
You.
I respond. I speak goblin. Oh wait, what is it?
You see.
I don't speak kobold.
You see some kobolds, and they're like harassing this little demon thing, and they see you guys coming in, and they like start to clamor for their weapons or whatever. Does anybody speak Draconic?
I hold up my hands in a placating way with my paddle in them. And we're here in peace.
I hold up my
Give me a
mace.
persuasion check.
That's 20.
All right, so you've managed to you managed to give them pause. They stop, and they're waiting.
We want to make the tree okay. No one needs to be hurt or eaten today.
They start talking to each other. You see a lot of shrugs back and forth, and then one of these like 4 kobolds or whatever starts to back out of the room.
No. Stay.
The others all like close ranks around him or whatever, like close ranks in front of him, and like hold up their little short swords, and they're ready to go.
We eat now.
I drop to all fours because I'm wearing a rat pelt and pretend to be a rat. I skitter around towards the back
That's
of the
horrifying.
It's large. It's a large rat.
Why don't you give me an insight check?
It reminds me of
It's
that baby
high.
costume
It's,
for dogs with real baby noise.
21.
You know that these kobolds don't speak common.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I cycle through common, goblinoid, and undercommon.
Okay, when you start speaking Goblin, they do respond.
Oh, they speak goblin?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So,
Take us to your leader.
how about we take leader to you?
Is that a comeback?
So yeah, he says, "Yeah, I'm going to get leader, but I guess you can come." And then so they take you. They start to take you through the halls, and they say, "You should leave your weapons here.
No.
You should do it. It's a good idea."
I just look for no.
Yeah, can't fault a brother for trying.
Maglubians say, never trust kobold.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Did I stealth behind them? I was trying to get behind the pack.
You should do a persuasion check.
Give me a deception check to the
17.
impersonate rat.
17. I know rats.
You people think you're a rat.
It's like Princess Mononoke when they're doing the boar thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucked up, or that's messed up, sorry. That's messed up, Sam.
But I do it.
All right, so you have successfully skittered around.
Okay.
They think you're a rat, and you are following the hall. I mean, if they think you're a rat.
A defenseless giant rat.
Pet rat.
I'm gonna put like one hand
pet rat.
calmingly
allies.
on the shoulder of the kobold leading us and kind of, rub the tension out of its neck.
It's
as we
definitely
walk.
not going to let you do that.
That's also terrifying.
You put your hand on it and it goes, "Wah!" and starts to scramble away from you. They all pull up their weapons. And they realize that you are just being inappropriate. Touchies.
Everything's okay.
Okay, great. They lead you to a room that has there's like 12 kobolds in it, and one of them has this big headdress, and she's like she stands up as you enter or whatever, and she looks mildly distressed. But
Secrets? Who's passing?
Sorry,
you?
go on.
yeah, so she looks mildly distressed. Yeah, she looks mildly distressed as you walk in, and she says something in Draconic, which I don't think anybody understands. They say something in Draconic. Then she says something in Common. She says, "You come for a tree?"
Yes. We've come to make the tree good again.
What do I get out of this?
And we're also looking for goblins.
Yes.
Squeak.
Give me an insight check.
10.
Okay. With a 10. You don't notice anything when you say that. She doesn't seem to recognize anything about goblins, but she does say, "I can't just give you the tree. We've already traded for the tree, so if we trade again, it has to be better than what we got last time."
Who did you trade?
Tall guy, red robe.
How tall?
I'm 8 foot.
Another kobold comes up, and then another kobold comes up. And you get like a pyramid of kobolds as they like put it like right about your like here on you. So that would be like 6 feet.
Unique measuring system. Kobolds. He's 4 kobolds tall. What did you trade? What has he promised?
He rid us of what? He give us strong magic. Do you have strong magic? Stronger even than him?
No.
Is our leader also a kobold?
We have. We do have strong magic.
I turn to the chef.
Show them.
And I gesture to the holster. The like spice and sauce holster.
Alright, what does he have even to cook with right now? I guess
Marinara sauce.
I have the
marinara
pot.
sauce and rats. Let's go. He's like, I've never been so insulted in my life. I will make magic with this. And he turns around and starts cooking something.
Holy guacamole crickets. It's wondrous.
Great. So he starts cooking something, and the kobolds are all astonished with the speed at which he sets up a cooking fire and all this other stuff. But the kobold shaman says, with we traded to be able to we traded and it shall help our master grow. If you can't help our master grow more, then it's not going to be worth
Good
it.
food helps everyone grow. Like magic. Look how tall I am. Think of the soup I've eaten to get here. Gallons of soup.
So it takes about an hour to do all this, but let's say that he makes a soup. It's a good soup. He'll give you advantage on your persuasion check to make them believe that you can help them.
Master. Who master?
What's your
18.
18.
No, 16. No, 18. 18.
They like the soup. They think it'll work. They're gonna take the soup. They take the pot.
No!
And
Bring a cup!
They take the pot. No! They're not willing to listen. They kidnap the pot, and they start running off into the other room.
Do we kill them?
Fuck!
If you start trying to take it from
No.
the close ranks around the pot. And they are all moving with the pot.
I let
Follow
them
if you
scurry
want.
away with the pot.
They're all leaving with the pot. If you want to go with them.
I'll follow them. Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna let the pot ever say, right? That's an important part.
Never let them take the pot to a secondary location.
Okay, so after a few minutes, like you see them like go up to a door and like do something to it. They try to shield it with as many kobold bodies as they can, so you can't see what they did. And then they open it and go inside with the pot, but they try to close the door behind them.
We stop. I mean, we push it. They're kobolds. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, I will accept an intimidate check or a strength or any kind of strength check.
I'll help my friend push.
I push one of the goblins in as a doorstop.
Okay.
I kind of wedge Grumpy in as a doorstop. Oh. Athletics 9.
Oh, they managed to slam the door in your face. And you hear something big start to like behind the door, so like rumbling. You hear a slam, 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 and then some a loud growl, then a bunch of kobold screams, and then slurping.
Did it get quiet?
Wait a little while.
Maybe we should wait a little while.
Can you guys like cut a hole in the door? We can like see through. Is there a keyhole?
Can I just pick the door lock? Is there a lock?
Sure, go for it.
Oh no. It's fine. It's a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
I can help with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, I can try myself. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah.
I got a
Great.
7.
So
7!
I use
So-
thaumaturgy to make it rattle.
you
It
take
doesn't really help.
5 poison damage as a needle. 5 poison damage and 1 piercing damage as a needle shoots out from the door and stabs you.
Oh, it's still up. Okay. Okay. 5 and 1?
Sleeping yet?
5 and 1 equals 6. Nice. I'm instantly bloody. Hey.
Do you want cure wounds?
You have your potion, little one. I gesture to your nasty-looking flask.
Yeah.
I take a bite of the rat carcass I'm still wearing and I heal. That's my potion.
Oh yeah.
So wait, it's not just like you didn't skin the rat.
I'm just
You are
wearing
wearing
it
the
with meat.
entire rat
Yeah.
carcass.
How time? When did I have time to
bones
skin
and-
it?
Well, that's what we were confused about.
like 8 hollowed out just enough that she could then fit inside it.
I hope nobody watching this is squeamish.
I'm sorry. Whoever's
look,
watching.
they saw us at the table. They knew what was going to happen. I mean, this is all.
Bullfrog hasn't met us yet. We'll have to see when they come and join a game.
No, they'll never
How
come
squeamish
because of
Yeah.
us.
Disclaimer: we are doing mean things to animals.
Oh.
If that makes you
Sorry.
uncomfortable,
I'm a
then
goblin
please.
today.
Yes,
Sorry.
we don't encourage you to do this to real animals. Or
Just
imaginary
fictional ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to our.
Anyway, I'm alive again. So
So it takes after I don't know what, like 30 minutes. Are you gonna wait 30 minutes?
30.
What?
What happens after the slurping?
The slurping lasts for probably 30 minutes.
Oh.
What?
That's a big
That's a
pot.
lot of slurping.
Big
They
soup.
love your soup.
I'll ask Cayman to go take a sniff at, like under the door. What's going on in there? Is there? Did you smell blood?
Perception?
Yeah.
Does he
Oh,
have
does
advantage?
he have that? He might actually have like a keen thing for that.
Yeah.
He has a 9. He's not proficient in perception.
Unless the donkey already is.
Right.
Right.
He's not.
Cool. All right. So
What do we do?
with a 9, he says, "Smells like kobolds." I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I pick the door again, but this
You-
time standing out of the way?
The door. You.
Oh, it's open already.
Yeah, you managed to pick it.
Oh, hey, it's open.
You just didn't.
I'll kick it open.
Cool.
I'll like with a foot. Just.
Bam! You kick it open, and you see a white dragon with its head buried in your pot of soup.
Okay, we leave.
To be fair, it's about the size of a horse. So,
Okay.
very much bigger than you. But, like,
Not a large dragon.
not a huge dragon. Yeah, not a large dragon.
Are there any kobolds left?
Yes, the kobolds are all, like, cowering.
So
in
it
the
hasn't
end of the
hurt
room.
the kobolds that
Right.
you can see.
Right. In fact, you don't see all of the kobolds in here, but you don't see, like, bloody messes or anything.
Okay.
Maybe she's really clean eater. You don't know.
Small
It's been like 30 minutes. It's had plenty of time.
Should we kill?
Kobolds, can we just go around?
Is this their leader?
I hope not.
Great. So as you guys start talking or whatever, the dragon pulls its head out of the pot of soup and says, "Enter my domain." And you see like underneath it, there's like this teeny pile of gold, and like there's a couple rubies and stuff in it.
Oh, baby.
Enter my domain, you cretins.
He's speaking common.
Yeah.
Impressive. I'll enter. I'll bow. I'm like, I have to get to the door, but also I'll bow. Say yes. Oh, great worm. We are but humble creatures before your magnificence. What would you have us do? Oh, great worm.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm great at that.
I'm standing behind you, but I'm
I
trying
got
to
a
make it seem
6.
coincidental. It's not that I'm hiding.
Right,
I'm
right.
no fool. I know what I am, and I'm no worm. However, I demand something of you, lesser beings nonetheless. Who made this soup?
Point at the chef.
He actually says soup wrong, like he doesn't know, like he's heard the word before, but he doesn't know, like,
So.
soupa.
Super.
It's Spanish.
Hey.
I made the soup.
Are you lying, or is this the
I
same?
am Spartacus. Yes, I'm lying.
Great.
It's 9.
No, yes. No hairy thing has ever made something so magnificent. Speak up. Who made it? And of course, so we're all Spartacusing for, because like he does step forward and try to say take credit for his soup, but everyone else is also taking credit for the soup. You can also roll deception, I guess.
Why are we doing
I mean, you said inspiration. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
21.
Yes, of course. This bald little thing must have done it. I don't know.
I'm wearing a rat pelt.
Cool.
I'm a walking rat.
Okay, of course, it's a ratatouille. So he sees you and he says, "Well, I will allow passage through my domain if you give me this thing." And he points towards who he thinks made the soup.
I'm afraid that is impossible.
I will take nothing less. A servant to serve me this at all times, or
Yes.
nothing.
Yeah.
I will stay. But we have Quest. I will stay.
And then I'm gonna like kind of stand in a corner, and then try to sloof out of the rat suit and leave the rat suit standing, and then like stealth behind.
Okay, give me another deception check.
This is like an inverted ratatouille because the person was inside the rat.
Wait, sorry, what did you say? Stealth or deception?
Deception.
Deception. 7. Wait, can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
On it. I need it.
Please.
It's a 7.
So you peel yourself out of the rat carcass with a slurp, and that draws the attention of everyone in the room.
I slowly fan out to the sides.
Yeah.
Wow, the chef ate me. This was a terrible experience.
The donkey made the soup.
You leave him out of this.
The donkey brays. Let's see.
We cannot leave any of our friends for you.
We could leave this Master Chef Rat over here.
I mean, he recognizes that it's destroyed.
Oh.
It seems like. So what? What do you think? Do you think I'm some kind of fool? Like I'm some kind of joke? Like I'm here to entertain you? No! I am Dragon, and I will have
Is that
my
your name?
due.
Well, we have already given you 1 pot of soup, oh great dragon. We will perhaps make you more. But...
Hi, this is Cayman.
I'm in a meeting. I'll call you right back.
Forever meeting.
like 20 hours.
Yeah, I'll call him on a break.
That's fine. Right. Oh, great dragon, you've already had a pot of soup from us. We can make you more, but
We get ingredients.
how much tribute do you really demand? I mean, we are but passing through. We did not ask anything of you. Be reasonable, oh great dragon.
I will be reasonable. How dare you? How dare you? I am reason. I am dragon. And he actually he's gonna try to bite you.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll try to. I think initiative then.
Yeah.
Because I'll interpose.
Okay, cool.
What did I expect?
Fisticuffs. Oh man, initiatives are bad.
I mean, I'm at 6. Our friend is at 5. We're...
I'm at 20. Anybody got above 20?
Wait, we're just letting
16.
it kill you?
No, what I mean is that, like, we maybe shouldn't fight it.
But can we not fight it? It's fighting you.
There's a door.
Oh. Yeah.
16?
What did he get?
The dragon got a 12, and some kobolds got a 5.
I am so glad I got a 13.
Yeah.
Woo! And you got
3.
3.
So you're like, no, stop.
Don't.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So who goes first? It is
Me!
Amy.
Okay, I will step forwards, holding my mace, which is like a wrought iron railing with a goblin skull on it, and I guess I will cast Bane. So the dragon has to make a Christmas save, and 2 kobolds have to make a Christmas
Oh, I need to pull up the dragon.
save. Yeah.
You and you guys.
And as per
don't know
usual,
where it
I
is
say the
yet.
holy
I got
word of bleh.
Level 1. Level 1.
Yeah.
Is white, yes?
Uh-huh.
Ancient one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ancient
yeah.
white worm.
Just
Yeah,
scaled
yeah.
down, yeah.
I'm assuming it's this one.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. Okay. So he's gonna try to buy, or he's gonna try to make a charisma save.
Yes. And 2 kobolds.
And
I'm sure they're very
roll
charismatic.
just roll. There we go.
Once I've done that, I'll step back
Aha!
behind the legs again.
And the kobolds both fail, but the
Hey.
dragon passes. And
Aw, man.
Okay,
so
so
then,
they take a d4 off their
okay.
attacks.
Nice. That's great against kobolds.
Do the kobolds look like they're gonna fight us too?
The kobolds haven't. The kobolds don't have weapons drawn. Yeah,
Okay. Alright, good. Good to know.
they are surprised by this as well.
Cool.
Just subdue the dragon.
Sam?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
No one needs to die.
I'm going to... Can I get to the door without op attacks?
Yeah, you can disengage. Yeah.
Oh, not... I wanted to hide at
It's
the
not
door.
a big room, right?
Well, I think it's a relatively big room. You can probably do it. Don't you have disengage as a bonus action as a goblin or
Not
something?
at level. Oh, as a goblin.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Is it
Engage
disengage?
or hide.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Shit.
Nice.
But then I can't do... Oh, I have the bonus action. Yeah, I'll disengage as a bonus action, run to the door, and then shoot something? Are we fighting them? I think
We're
we're...
fighting
I think we're fighting the
The
dragon.
dragon's
We're
trying to fight
fighting.
him, so they're in.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to shoot the dragon in the face.
Give it to me.
It is
We're doing this.
17.
I think that hits.
Cool.
Yep.
I guess no sneak attack, huh?
Yeah,
'Cause-
sneak attack. It's next to Marco.
Oh!
Damn it.
That's how it works.
Nerd Cosmic
10.
Power says happy birthday.
10 PSA.
Oh, thank you, nerd.
Whoever that is.
Rude.
I mean, I would say thank you, nerd, even if that wasn't your name.
Yeah.
10.
Oh, wow, nice.
10 damage.
10
Ow!
PSA.
The dragon looks
Oof.
upset. It wishes he hadn't done that.
I bet it does.
I mean,
Okay, now it
yeah.
is Marco.
Okay. I draw 2 rapiers. And
Nice to
I
be
move.
human.
I move to the. So I don't want to be on the same side of the dragon as my friends. And I want there to be as many kobolds behind me as possible.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And then I will dodge. With 2 rapiers.
Okay, cool. I got you. Okay. I'm pretty sure that. Okay. That makes the dragon. The dragon was gonna bite you, but I think you're right. That's way cooler. So he's gonna do that instead.
Yeah. Also,
Recharge. Right.
way cooler. I don't like it, but I think
Constitution
it's-
save. I don't think dodging helps with that one.
No, it doesn't.
But it's okay.
I wasn't trying to metagame.
Is it a breath weapon?
Yeah.
The kobolds are behind him.
Yep.
Hey.
I guess
don't
the dragon
think
doesn't
that-
care.
I guess that's. I don't think the kobold can survive. I don't think a kobold can
Even if
survive
it saves.
even if it saves.
Yeah.
So one of the kobolds is dead.
Sweet.
And we didn't even kill it. Hey.
And you got
If you have
a.
inspiration.
What is this breath? What does it look like?
Yeah, you can have my inspiration.
It,
Thank you.
it rears back on its hind legs or whatever, and you see its
Did that
chest start to swell as
It
this
improved it.
this icy blue energy fills its or starts to eke between its scales, and fills its open mouth as it sprays out this cone of cold.
How much damage was it?
It would be 22, which would be enough to kill you outright. So let's roll it.
Oh
I'm assuming DC is higher than 12.
The DC
No.
is not. That's a save.
Because I got an 11.
no! Oh no!
All right,
I have
let's roll it.
inspiration. I have inspiration.
We already did that.
Oh.
You already rolled it?
Well,
With
no, I rolled it with inspiration from Amy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's see.
It's been really nice knowing you.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you gonna be
You
able to
never
bring out
know.
a character?
We have more goblins.
We have.
It's
more
true.
goblins.
You could
What's
always
your
be another
total?
goblin.
You should probably be Stinky.
Hello.
You could be Cayman.
You could definitely be Cayman.
It's not 6, is it?
Cayman
No.
the talking
I
mule.
was like, that doesn't make. That's your speed.
Okay, so that is 19.
I freeze solid.
It's more than double your hit points.
Yeah.
Because he was already hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouldn't have gone for the mace.
Or just put the 5 hit points back on or something.
Oh, hey, we start the death board.
Yay!
Level 1. Level 1.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Who's next?
That would be a kobold who's gonna run up to
Yep.
you,
Hopefully he's baned.
and he is baned.
Here's a d4.
He misses.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Great.
He misses. So the kobold runs up to you and starts to stab, but you manage to dodge. Then it is Matt's turn.
Alright, I lunged forward and I'm holding the greatsword like a paddle, like normal, and I was about to bop this thing on the nose until I saw it freeze my friend solid.
Yep.
So I do spin the paddle to use the
Does it
the
have edges?
bladed
The
side.
blade of the paddle.
Yeah.
Cool, great.
I say, don't do that! Oh, crit!
Oh!
Alright.
Can't you do sneak attack or something as a bugbear?
I think
if you
it's if you
surprise.
surprise, yeah. It's very rare. 5, 8.
Do you have the fighting style?
12. Not until level 2 as paladin.
You're right.
5, 8, 12 plus 3. 15 slashing damage.
15. Well, this guy looks bad. It looks like he's not ready for this. All right, that would be Amy.
Oh, sweet. I hold up my mace and I look around and there's still kobolds left. I will Sacred Flame one of the kobolds. So they make a dex save, and probably they have to take a d4 off as well. Ooh,
All right,
it's gone
cool.
forever.
It's never coming back.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might still make it. Yeah, that still makes it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Nothing happens.
This music is from Dark Souls, which I feel like is really appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
still
kind of
hiding
where we're
behind the
at.
bugbear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Welcome to
mean,
the beginning of the game. Here's a dragon.
yeah, yeah, that's right. All right, so this is the Dark Souls of D&D. Sorry, go ahead. That would be Sam.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hide.
It makes you feel like
At the
it.
door.
You did save probably 2 people.
Yeah. I got a lot of kobolds with me, too.
20 to hide, and then because you're not threatening it anymore, I guess. Oh wait, but you are. You're threatening the dragon, right?
I'm very threatening.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
cool. You'll still have advantage from your 20 to hide.
Sure. I'll roll with the advantage to shoot it. Crit.
All
Dope!
right.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
All right. Revenge. Avenge. I can't pick up my dice. Okay.
So like, it killed the kobold that was in combat, and also probably a bunch of other ones that were behind it. So there's like, yeah. And now this is
18, 19, 20, 21,
21 damage, and the dragon is
Level
put down.
1.
Level 1.
And the dragon is put down.
We do a shocking
You should
amount of
skin
damage.
it.
You deal enough to one-shot any of the other members of your party. It's a good
To put them down forever. So the dragon is put down, and the rest of the
We're
kobolds,
your god now!
the rest of the kobolds go, and start to scatter all around.
Yep.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah.
There's a scroll tube in this frozen encased statue thing.
Okay.
I try lay on hands a hit point on Marco.
I try to feed him a rat. Eat. Put in
He's-
mouth?
You draw a bloody smiley face on this frozen statue.
Don't
but-
defleece me.
You feel better?
Yeah, I'll start thawing. I see the scroll too. I start thawing that out until I get to the scroll, and then I hand it to the goblin.
Yes.
I don't know how to use.
Just
Probably
taps
have the
them.
paladin roll charisma, maybe guide them. I think.
Good inspiration.
Yeah, I do. Does anyone else have
Oh, I
inspiration?
think you have guidance.
What did you get?
No.
Oh,
What
I
did
have
you get?
guidance. Okay.
What did you get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
That's
okay.
better. Flat charisma
Yeah.
plus that is
Provided Revivify is on the paladin spell list.
It is.
13.
13 is what you needed.
Hey!
Woo!
So after a staggering moment, the ice cracks, and Aidan comes back to life with a bloody smile on his face.
Ooh.
What the?
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel. I feel great.
You dead.
Just a second.
Do we... What's it?
Hi, Grandpa.
It's fine. We can just stream
Very
in this one
personal
call.
moment. We'll be right back.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Listen,
I
this week's
realized I didn't tell it. I
tones.
didn't tell you this, but I'm actually streaming a marathon event for my birthday. So right now, I'm online, running a 24-hour game for
right.
people, and
This is
people are
really
gonna see it from wherever they come to tune in.
There's also no audio on break, so even if you're talking at it.
I'm streaming a charity event.
They can
Yeah.
hear us, yeah.
Yes.
It's not supposed to.
Sam.
Cool.
How? What the fuck? Can you hear me?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I'm saying pineapple. What did I just say?
To
Oh,
the
right, that's right. What's the password?
Oh, thanks, Gladys.
Pineapple. Pineapple. Somebody put it in the chat if you hear me.
We're a couple of seconds left anyway.
Yeah, I know. Eric, do you hear me?
Oh, thank you. Love you too. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. We've already raised like $2,000 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already raised like $2,000 something for the children's hospital. So
home, you'll see like a bunch of stuff. Like
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
So this is the last day of the event.
Anyone put pineapple?
No.
Yeah. I've got a link on my Facebook.
I mean, it
if
is
you
a
guys
lag.
want to look
so
at it.
maybe-
Yeah.
We love you guys. Thank you for bearing with us.
They can't hear that either, right?
Yeah, they can't.
I think it's on my timeline.
Hopefully
so,
you can hear me eating this cheese.
Cool. Thank you. Yep, not many do. Yeah. All right.
Aw, this
Alright.
person listened in last time.
It's nice talking to you too, Grandpa. I'll call you tomorrow. All right. All right. Bye.
Aww, you're so cute.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Okay, we can probably come back unless you guys need a bathroom
Yeah.
break or anything. Okay, let's finish off this incident.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience. Welcome back to the stream. This is the Kaeday Yawning Portal Extravaganza. It's my birthday. It's a charity event. Thanks for for putting up with this terrible interruption from loving family.
Hate 'em.
But yeah, our party has recently bartered with a dragon and then shot him in the face.
He started it.
Let's check out
Sorry.
that
He
horde.
did start it up.
Let's see what's up
Oh.
with that
Yeah,
horde.
Yeah.
You find.
Loot, 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 loot.
Our union wages.
It's 80 gold per level, 20 per hour. So it's 40 per level.
Can we
What
make
was
like
it?
dragon armor or something? This is
I mean,
kinda-
you can wear the dragon.
Can I wear the dragon?
Rock it.
Ooh,
Rock
I
it.
bet that gives you
It's
cold
probably
resistance.
a little too big for you.
Nah,
Just like the head, maybe.
just the head.
You could pretend to be a dragon head.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start making a dragon head.
There's
Costume.
a scroll in here somewhere.
Put skull on stick.
But you find
Ooh.
Is there a scroll of Revivify?
50 gold in sapphires
Ooh.
and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons.
Oh.
Total value approximately.
Total value is 60 gold.
Okay.
Are
For the jade figurines.
Mm-hmm.
you keeping track?
Yeah.
And there is a scroll in here, and I'll tell you what it is in a second.
Bullfrog says, wear the dragon claws like gloves.
Yeah. I do, like big oversized hands.
And Nerd Cosmic Power says, needs more cowbell.
Oh!
My friend, I misjudged you. I have been not so respectful towards you. I feel I must apologize.
I'm not even looking at you, like, now that we've thawed you out. I'm, like, looking at the dragon, which is deep sorrow in my eye.
Oh.
Especially as the goblin hacks its claws off. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
The other
I
goblin
am
is
sorry
like,
too.
"Yes,
We're so sorry. And I go down on my knees and just bury my face in the dragon's scales.
Take
You
that
were-
inspiration.
Inspiration.
Say that.
You're in ice. Did you see me shoot it in the head and it died?
So
Yes.
you
I
find
did stuff
included
too.
in this tiny little hoard a Qual's feather token, a spell scroll of mage armor, a spell scroll of spider climb, and a spell scroll of knock, and a small flask.
Shit, that was it.
It's actually a pretty large flask.
How much gold was it?
Can any of us use mage armor?
No.
Using cleric and paladin.
We can keep it, though.
Yeah.
And, like, if we ever have a friends that can.
Yes.
And
the dog.
now you may level up.
Hey!
That makes sense. It was a qualls. Which qualls is it?
Feather token. It doesn't say anything further than that, I don't think.
Doesn't say like a tree or boat or something.
Tree, sorry.
Tree. Yeah.
What is that?
Feather token tree. I think it means you can slam it on the ground and make a tree.
Yep. That's exactly what it means.
Oh.
Oh, this is really disappointing as a rogue. Second level, I get like the disengage and hide.
But it's all redundant
Well,
with
but
the
now you get to
goblin.
dash.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
adds dash to
dash.
your options.
Wow.
But yeah, goblins are kind of
exciting.
That's one of the reasons why they make really good clerics.
or paladins.
Because you just get
Yeah.
the heck out of danger.
So with the level up, we're not back to full HP. We just gained the new HP, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll give you my potion.
I took mine already.
Do you still need more?
I'm more or less at full.
You can also, I mean, you're also paladin, so you can dump your lay on hands.
Now we can.
Yeah.
Oh, you
We
don't-
had it- we
lay
had
on
it
hands, you
level
get a
one.
level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Lay on
Just
hands
5
is
hit
the,
points.
is the
Oh.
ability you get.
Cool. Then I didn't drink my potion.
Okay.
Oh, do we see Stinky anywhere? We're looking for our goblin friend.
Yeah.
Is he in the horde?
He's not in the horde.
Oh, we get spellcasting level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
But if you think like a goblin, you could probably help.
I go to the refuse pit. He must be in there.
Aha!
Nailed it.
So you go to the refuse pit, and you see, like, it's just like a huge pile of, like, bones and scrapped armor and stuff like that. You do find in the dragon's chamber, it looks like there was a dead adventurer that got eaten. And there are some, but you don't see, like, 3 others. And the refuse pit, it looks like a bunch of kobold scraps and everything else that they've chucked in there.
Do you see a magic sword down there?
Do I see one? I'm gonna dig through it with the big dragon claws.
It might have Shatter Spike written on the hilt.
Look for a broken sword.
Give me, so you guys, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Or investigation. Or investigation.
So which one's better? I'm gonna investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 24.
So you start digging through the trash, and you don't find a sword. You find a bunch of swords, or broken swords and scrap metal and stuff like that. But you start to smell something unique, fragrant, piercing. like cheese and fungus.
Keep digging. Do I find the source?
Yes. And you grab onto a little goblin hand and pull out Stinky.
Woo! I bite his ear in affection.
That's how that works. Yep.
Yes, he bites. He bites your ear and scurries around you like goblins do. He says, "I've been hiding so long. How long has it been? Like 10 longs."
10 longs.
I am the seven
affectionately with
dwarves.
my mace.
Yes, he says that he's the 7 dwarves.
Yes, we are 7 dwarves.
What's a dwarf?
They're not. What?
Like us, but less stinky.
I give him one of the
Do they
dragon
think
paws.
they're dwarves?
I don't know.
Oh wait, did we pick up his weapons? We should give his weapons back to him.
Okay.
Stinky scimitar.
Yeah.
So Stinky will hold on to his scimitar and shield. And now you guys have a
One of a goblin horde.
one of the goblin horde.
Woo!
Thanks, Darrell.
All right. So that is the first one. And right now he's just like +3, 6 damage. It'll get bigger.
Sweet.
Wait, are you gonna track the horde?
Do you want to do it? You've got your.
I don't know how to.
I can do it. Yep. How many
Okay.
hit points? 10? 10 hit points?
Probably 7.
Okay. Poor Stinky.
Okay. So,
This brings me no pleasure. But we should take the head of this dragon
Yes. Yes.
to keep the rest of the kobolds from fighting.
Okay, we'll give you head.
How make not fight?
If we have their god. It's not funny! Not you two! No!
Stinky's also laughing, but he doesn't know why.
If we have killed their god, then they cannot touch us. And no one else needs to die.
And with that, I'll start hacking in with my paddle. Just paddling the head.
you successfully separate the head from the body.
All
It
right.
looks gross though.
You may wear it now.
It's like when you try
The
and cut a
blood
watermelon with
and
a
the
blood knife.
tears just splattering everywhere.
Yeah.
One of us.
No! I'm not one of you.
You be dwarf?
No.
7 dwarf!
No.
7 dwarf fight evil princess.
Let's go.
Great. But Stinky remembers something from his time here, and he said he didn't want to try to hide deeper down because it's more dangerous down there. So if you guys want to follow Stinky, he will lead you to a trapdoor,
Yes.
and this will go down.
Check for traps. Untrap door.
Check for traps.
Is it trapped?
Yeah, give it to me.
17.
You can tell that there is a trap on this door. It looks like there's some kind of like a rope that's holding something on the other side. You're not sure what it's holding.
How do I disable it?
You could cut the rope, or you could like untie the rope, or try to figure out some other way to stop it from dropping whatever it's holding.
A cat rope.
Okay, so you hear a clatter underneath. It looks like it sounds like something really big fell, or a bunch of big things fell.
I broke it. Let's go.
So you open the door, and underneath you see like 6 big boulders. They're not like this size, like basketball-sized boulders. They're supposed to fall down when you open the door and catch you. Fall down when you open the door and catch you. Yeah. So, but it occurs to you that this would have been most effective for something coming from the other side.
Oops.
So, like, it would have been
This good.
really easy.
No
It would have been
hit
really
by
hard to. It would have been like it would have hit the person trying to come up rather than coming down. So you manage to get down in there, and you do like immediately start to smell something like smells like fresh and clean, like unlike anything that you've smelled in here at all. This is like a fresh grove, like like a forest. There's the loamy scents of turned earth and the plant scents.
Gross.
It smells good here. Musk. Like trees. We must be approaching the trees.
Cool. So, you guys can...
What? Don't you love the trees? It smells good. Let's go.
Okay, great.
He's a tree sniffer.
Right, that's the part to make fun of, yeah. So, as you make your way through this, you quickly realize that this is, or used to be, some kind of catacomb. There are like broken sepulchers kind of lying around, and there are broken sepulchers lying around, and kind of as you get like deeper in, they seem to be overgrown with trees. Before long, you find a figure. It looks strange. It looks like it's kind of reclining, like asleep. But as you approach, you realize that it is like been overgrown by trees, by like vines and stuff like that. And it seems to be what's it called? He seems to have some kind of armor on and stuff like that, but the trees have grown over him.
Does he seem like alive? Like, is he breathing? Do we see him?
Do you have medicine?
I have perception. I don't have. Well, actually, I do. Well, no. I have medicine.
If you have wisdom, you can check.
I have 10 wisdom. So, I got 20.
Ooh.
Okay. So at first blush, he does not look alive. You touch him, you still feel warm, but for whatever reason you don't see him breathe. But you watch long enough, you do eventually see a slow rise.
Wait, my hand like in front of his face?
You watch. It looks like the vines have like pierced his skin and gone underneath. It's hard to tell whether or not they're feeding off him or feeding him.
Is there blood anywhere?
A little bit. He looks like he was injured.
Are you okay, friend?
He does not stir.
This what happened when you hug tree.
I'll nick a vine with a dagger. Just like chop a vine with a little slit in a vine with a dagger.
And
See what happens.
Starts to the sap runs red.
Taste it.
It does taste like blood, but it also tastes like agave.
Ooh.
So it's very sweet blood.
Sweet.
It's
blood.
good.
Yum yum yum.
Oh,
Give me two.
yeah, help
Give me two.
yourself.
Blip 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 blip.
How can we free you, friend? I grab his face in my hands and...
He doesn't respond. Do you have any ideas on how you could free him?
Blink, if you understand.
We pull out all the vines,
Okay.
which will probably kill him,
Oh.
Maybe.
and then he's free.
True. Maybe.
But he's dead.
But he's free.
Does anybody have any medicine or like pruning abilities or
I have
nature or
medicine.
something? Yeah. Maybe you've got like a pruner's toolkit. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll medicine.
Cool.
Ooh, 11.
Oh.
I think it's fine to pull out all the vines.
Cool. You start pulling out the vines. It does quickly become apparent that that he is taking damage.
I keep doing it.
Cool. You're
life.
dealing as little damage as you can, but it looks like it's going to deal a little bit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He does start to squirm. He's not quite awake yet. Does anybody want to do anything?
I will wait until like he's looking a little bad, and then lay on hands him for like a few health, 3 health at some point.
And with
Partway through the
by
process.
by working together, you two can successfully extract the vines and keep him just alive enough so that by the time you're done pulling him free, he's still breathing. And his breath has become more normal. He's got all these kind of blisters on him.
Come here. Rest now. I'll pull him into an embrace. You're safe.
Okay.
You're safe.
He looks like he's too weak to fight you, but he doesn't necessarily want to. He needs a hug.
Yes.
He needs a hug.
It's all okay now.
What happened? Who are you?
He needs soup.
My name is Brucey. And I'm here to help.
I'm Sir Brennan
Oh.
Bradford?
Bradford.
I know your name.
It's you're confused. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm Sir Brennan Bradford.
Brennan
I have two
Bradford.
names, obviously.
You've had a hard day.
We came to find you.
Where are your compatriots?
Dead, surely.
What
My
happened?
name is. I did actually.
Get out! You're fired.
That's cool. No, I was frozen. Cool.
Oh.
Never. Oh, no, yeah, that's great. Okay.
Where's your sword? You're not Bradford, are you? Look me in the eye.
He does. He does. Honestly, tell you that his name is Bradford. He does look like He is missing a sword, but he tells you a story like he was. He managed to escape the dragon with a couple of his compatriots or whatever. Though the ranger didn't make it, he stayed behind valiantly to defend us. And then we made it down here, but were assaulted by living skeletons. It was terrifying.
Living skeletons.
Eventually, we managed to fight our way to the tree itself. And I don't remember what happened. The tree seemed alive, and so the only thing I could think to do was kill it.
Oh.
I thrust my sword into it, and then I just remember blackness.
I've wet a sponge as he's talking, and I kind of dab at it. Like, violence is never the answer, Sir Bradford.
I see that now.
Good.
I've clearly lived my life too focused on the ways of the sword. Perhaps I need to find something more calm.
Yeah, you should give up the sword.
No.
Womp womp.
Hitting things good.
No.
Make
Grumpy.
No, you're right. You're right. You've convinced me.
You nearly turned him from the dark path. We were so close.
All right.
Why do they always laugh at me?
Okay.
Listen to me, Bradford. We will find your compatriots and get you home.
Where did you find the living skeletons? We haven't seen anything like that down here.
Yeah. They found us.
Oh.
Is this the tree?
This is. He looks around. Not the tree. It is about 30 feet tall.
I look
In
on
a
the
room
horizon
filled-
line.
In a room filled with crystals.
Ooh.
It is eerie.
Can we burn it?
You
No.
can try.
They need the tree for their food.
Are you burning him?
The tree.
The tree. Oh, so you don't see the tree, but you can burn the vines or whatever. And
Okay,
they do
the vines.
retract.
Hundreds of people rely on this tree for food. We can't burn it.
You don't know that. Maybe they eat rats.
I assure you they don't eat rats.
You say people, but we killed most of the kobolds.
Okay. We'll figure out our strategy later.
So while this is happening,
Teamwork.
Sleepy is taking those empty potion bottles and filling them up with agave blood for later. Cork it.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep,
next
yep,
bottle.
Good. You've got a couple potion bottles filled with agave blood.
Yeah.
Did anybody taste the potion you found in the other room?
Oh.
Oh.
Sure.
Let's taste it.
It's 3 doses of elixir of health.
Oh.
What does
What's
that
that
do?
do?
Cures diseases and stuff.
Diseases, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's dead now.
Is Redford diseased? Does he look diseased?
Fine.
Does the blood taste like him?
It does if you lick him.
Oh. I definitely lick his wounds.
Yeah.
Cool. He is.
That's not weird at all.
Ooh, Sam, your sister's online.
Oh man. Hi, Amanda.
right when I say, and then I lick him.
To recap, Amanda, I'm a goblin. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It excuses
Everything.
nothing.
When you donate, you can make a request. It might be a little late in the game to make a request, but if you want to request that Sam's character do something,
Wait.
you might be able to do that with a donation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
And Amanda says gobble gobble.
Nice, thank you.
Because turkeys.
Cool. Alright. Great. So, you guys, so you guys have talked to Sir Bradford, Sir Brennan Bradford, which is his name in the book. You guys talked to
Sure it is.
Sir Bradford, and he's described the situation to you. What do you guys want to do? Head deeper into the dungeon.
Should we take a rest?
Look around, make a rest. What are you gonna do?
Or how are you guys doing for health?
I'm good.
I've used one spell.
Just
I'm
cold.
sleepy.
Just cold.
Okay.
I want to sleep, but always.
We keep going.
I sling Bradford over my shoulder and continue on.
Okay, great.
You're safe now.
Great. He looks uncomfortable but cannot resist. So you guys start moving deeper into the dungeon.
Looking for signs of undead.
Looking for signs of undead. Why don't you give me a survival check?
Can I have Cayman help me?
Cayman will do it if you want.
Thanks, Cayman.
Okay, Cayman has a 16.
Cayman has a 16. Cayman does find something. He said he points out. He like pulls you over and says only to you because he doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't want everybody to know.
Of course.
He says only to you. That. What's it called? He points out like some scratches in the ground or whatever, and he says like this. I mean, this is where you would expect to see skeletons or whatever. It looks like they've all been like walking in this direction. Maybe they're carrying something. You can tell they're pretty deep.
Oh. Well done, Cayman. Good serving with you. It looks like the undead went this direction. They were carrying something, perhaps a large rat to feast on, or a captive to torture, or something terrible like that. We should pursue them.
We go that way.
I lay a hand on your shoulder.
And may I say, I appreciate your respect for our animal companion. To thank him for his service.
It's our thing. Okay, don't get involved. It's between me and.
Beautiful! It's beautiful!
You say there's more rats? You say
Yeah,
more rats?
Potentially, yes.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Catchphrase. That sounds
Awful.
Yes, can we write that on the board?
one gobble gobble gobble.
Do you want to do the gobble gobble?
Goblin gobble? Goblin gobble gobble?
A turkey rat?
Oh.
You a turkey rat
Goblin,
somehow?
gobble. Yeah.
Great.
Flex with our skills.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys start to follow.
Feathers, you know?
Is it dark down here?
It is.
For what it's worth, I have dark vision.
Does everybody have dark
I
vision?
think everyone except for.
Yeah, I do.
Anybody want
Does
to
the
solve
mule?
the dark?
Does the mule have dark vision?
I don't know. I
I
don't
I
don't
bet he
think-
does. I bet he
I don't-
does.
I don't think he
I bet
does.
he's a true polymorph yuan-ti.
That would
dark
be
vision.
really funny.
Polymorph doesn't change usually.
Whatever. He has it.
Point is,
power
I'll
fantasy.
follow behind them, listening really carefully for undead and feeling one wall.
Okay.
And also, I'll came in like walking next to me.
Cool.
Brilliant. And we're holding hands to Stinky and skipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yeah.
I've never seen you so happy. It makes me happy.
Ah! I stopped skipping.
Does Brad wants this? It's yum.
It's the blood.
No,
It's sweet. You probably should put it back inside
I
him.
don't think that's how it works.
He needs to put it back.
You should probably
Great.
explain the character traits that you got from the other map, because that explains your pacifism, right?
Yeah.
It was something along the lines of maternal instinct for creatures smaller than him,
That's one of them.
which is most creatures.
I got several donations to help create my character, one of which is that I have maternal instincts for all creatures smaller than me, which is most.
Yeah.
And another one is that I'm part of a pacifist cult that followed a fishman who used to live in Sloobladoop, where people worship Bibladoop and Limigoo.
Very good.
But not this guy.
You said it better than I could.
Yeah. This guy believes in pacifism and keeping it cool, and he's my hero.
Yeah.
So I also believe in those
You
things.
took the oath of chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever the case is, you guys making your way through this dark dungeon.
Yes.
And I guess nobody's trying to stealth around.
No.
So let's perception check for skeletons.
Yay.
All of us, one of us.
Whoever's in the lead.
I guess that's you.
I was listening. I'm not leading. I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. I'm in the lead. Oh, that's good. 18.
You see the skeletons as they like leap out from the wall at you guys. So nobody's surprised. But
Our
let's.
goblin early warning system.
Unfortunately, that's the same screen for everything.
Yeah.
I was listening for anything else. I was listening for you to scream.
Yeah.
We should compromise and meet these skeletons in the middle.
Oh my god. So let them kill you before killing all of them.
Cool.
You're already dead.
Skeletons 22, 14,
what?
9, and.
Oh,
and
can you group them? That'd be a lot.
Sure, great.
Okay.
2 of them go on 22 and 2 of them go on 9.
Okay.
What's the bonus? Because I got 22 too.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, I'm faster than them.
Hey.
What do you guys get?
6.
I was a faster. Oh, you already got me. Sorry.
Yeah. What do you get?
1.
Oh, wow!
I'm very good at going good.
He who goes last.
I think you've gone
goes
last
best.
all the time so
Right.
far.
Alright, so you go first, I guess.
Too early.
Yeah.
In the dark.
Right. Well, I can't see anything.
Did you light a torch?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to give you guys away. I will pull out my longbow, ready in action to fire on the first skeleton I hear engage in combat with a friend that I think I have a clear shot on. This is all completely blind.
Cool. Yeah, great.
Sweet.
Skeleton is going to run up on you.
Yep, I'm in the front.
18
is the number because I have a shield.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's real. That's serious.
Well, these goblins have good decks.
Oh, I got 16 to hit him.
That might hit. That hits.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
Whoa!
I was ready.
At disadvantage.
Was that an
Yeah.
insta-kill?
Wow.
Oh, sad.
But the skeleton does hit you
Yeah.
for 7 damage. Holy Hera. That was really good. All right.
Okay, that was there
Now
another one
it
on that
is. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Then the other one's going to go for the other goblin because the other goblin's also in front. Is that true?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Man.
Hit me!
They hit you for 4.
Early goblin warning system is perfect. We'll never be surprised.
We're good at this. We're good at this. Okay. Next.
Then
Me.
it's. Yeah.
I will the one that hit me that's injured, right? I'll light him up with Sacred Flame. Dex save.
He made it.
What?
Oh.
What a jerk.
Yeah. He actually steps back just enough so that the flame goes in between his skeleton bones, his little rib cage, and he manages to avoid it.
Okay. Next time I'll hit him.
Does he have advantage because he's holy?
Skeletons should have evasion.
Yeah.
It would make them so annoying. Sorry.
I fireball them. Nothing happens.
Okay, more skeletons.
More skeletons. These ones are going to go after Paladin in front.
Brucey!
Brucey!
Stop!
AC?
I think 16.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 2 hits.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, these guys hit a lot of times.
I'm willing to hear out what you have to say.
They say clatter, 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 and they come at you with their 2 short swords for a total of 16 damage.
Great.
Oh.
16?
I'm like very down.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Level 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sam?
Is your thing a maul or a greatsword?
It's a great sword.
Okay.
Cool. I'm a
But
rapier
I
him.
flip it around and smack with the flat of the blade like a paddle.
Do I get sneak attack? Because next to
I'm
friend,
there,
right?
yep.
Okay. Rapier in your face, 19 to hit.
Uh huh.
E.
And sneak attack is I need D8, D6.
Are you doing the injured one or the uninjured one?
The injured one take at least 12. Yes, 12 is the number of damage you take.
Okay, so the injured one takes 12, the injured one is down.
Yes.
Cool.
Sweet.
Alright, now
then
that would be
Matt.
Oh, can I whip out a dagger in my other hand and ready for the next
Alright.
turn? Yeah.
Okay, Marco.
Marco.
So I heard my friend go down.
Yep.
I think I heard where he was. I'm gonna like fumble around in the
Yep.
dark, feeling for a big furry body.
Yep.
I find it, and I'll pump 5 points into it.
You pump 5 points into a rat. No, I'm kidding.
Damn it!
My
Damn it! Curses!
So
You might
you,
have to turn the phone volume. Yeah.
the rat just squeaks.
It's not a great
Thanks,
interface
buddy.
on
And then
Right.
runs off. No, so you get
Actually, 4 points. 4 points.
4 points. You get 4 points.
You're gonna blow
I
my
had a
out.
terrible
Wow.
dream. Sorry.
I may have a bonus action about to figure out what it is.
Alright, cool.
Single skeleton.
Single skeleton is gonna stab Aroni at you again?
Okay.
Crap!
I also
these
cast
skeletons are
heroism
really
on you.
good.
Oh,
4
that's
damage!
Like plus D4 on damage.
You get 3 temporary points at the beginning of each of your turns.
Oh,
And you're immune to fright.
great.
Okay, me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hit it.
Oh wait, that's not a bonus action.
That will not hit.
Heroism should be, though.
And then I'm using War Priest to hit it again.
So I can't do that.
That one will hit.
Hit.
You can Shield of Faith,
For
you.
D6 plus 2.
Yeah, we'll do that.
5
It
damage.
seems super effective and you destroy it.
Oh, nice. So he's dead.
How many left? Is that it?
2.
Oh, two left.
Yep. And they're up next.
And they go for stabbing you again because you're on the ground. They miss. They hit.
Oh.
4
Wait,
damage.
ZC's 18 now.
I mean, that's what I got.
Yeah.
ZC's 18 now.
Oh, is AC's 18?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They don't hit.
Ah! What does it look like for Shield of Faith to prevent a hit? What's...
I mean, mine is just a straight up boring looking shield, just blocking the blow. It looks like it's an old, battered, beaten up, cracked shield, but it holds up.
I appreciate you.
Did it look good?
It looked amazing. You tried so hard.
And it mattered.
Sweet. Who's next? Sam.
Cool. Rapier dagger. 1, 2, hit.
Woo!
Crit.
Wow!
Jeez.
They were next to a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Rapier is 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dagger blow is 5. 10. Does a 10 hit?
10 doesn't hit.
No. Cool, that's it.
Okay.
And sleepy is dangerous.
Matt.
I will stand, first of all.
Nobody expects it.
There's one of them by me, 2 of them by
2
me.
by you.
Alright, I will do a sweeping blow, trying to smack one of them.
Okay.
And I will take that. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Alright.
I forgot to roll double dice on the crit.
Looking at 15 slashing damage.
Dead.
Just cleave through it with my paddle.
Level
Perfect.
Level 2.
How are we doing? I can't see anything.
Well, we're back up to you again, so.
Okay, right. How are we
All
doing?
will be well.
Slogan board!
That too. Do I hear a skeleton near me?
Yeah. There's one right above you. You can hear it clattering.
Like right
Right above you.
So
Just like clattering right up,
I'll
right on top
drop
of
the
you.
longbow, draw 2 rapiers, and stab at it.
Okay, go for it.
So action, bonus action.
Aren't you at disadvantage?
You're right. So the first one's a 12.
12 might hit. Hold up.
Second one's also a 12. So
12 doesn't hit.
great. I missed twice.
Aww.
See if I'm trying to stab something.
You
that's
stabbed
made of
right
bones.
through its ribs.
Did I get it?
And then it's all like, haha, and tries to twist to take your swords away. Except for that's not how that works.
Me.
Yep.
Emboldened by my success, I'll run up on this one and smash it with my mace.
Smash it with your mace.
Smash it with my mace.
Oh.
That'll hit. For,
Smashing.
8 damage.
Destroyed.
Woo! That's how you do it. That's me done.
That's it. That's all the bad guys.
Yay!
I will smack myself for 6 health.
Well, maybe we should take a rest? We're all kind of hurt now.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm not. Speak for yourself. Can we take a short rest?
It's cold.
Is this a place that would be good for a short rest?
It's a dark, dank dungeon with a bunch of like a bunch of moss that is known to eat people around you, like moss and trees that are known to eat people around you.
What moss and trees are known to eat people?
The one that you just saw with that person in its
that
mouth.
one. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Bradford, I'm so sorry I dropped you. I didn't mean to.
I totally
He's not
didn't run things
responsive.
like
Is there any chance your friends are still alive? Is time a pressing concern, Bradford?
I have
Brennan?
no idea how long I've been unconscious. Maybe.
You guys were gone for a while.
It-
We can take an hour. Please.
Can we not take an hour? Because I don't think we can not take an hour, right? You guys are looking pretty bad. I can't see, but I'm smelling blood.
I could drink my healing potion, but then I wouldn't have it for later.
Let's take an hour. Smart, Grumpy. Are you mocking me, Grumpy? It's a
You're
good...
supposed to scream. If you're not screaming, you're probably laughing. This is that much better.
Okay, so the heroes take a rest in the middle of this dark, dank
See,
dungeon.
what's my hit
And something
die?
strange happens
Oh, no.
while you are resting.
Marco, what's our hit die? D10?
Something strange happens while you are resting.
Pre-rest?
The walls do, like 30 minutes in, start to glow. And the walls do start to glow. It's very dim. It's very dim. But they do. It seems like the plant is like phosphorescent or something. And you guys, during your short rest, make me a perception check.
13.
18.
13 and 18 both make. You notice the vines start to like slowly creep towards you. It's like they're adjusting themselves to get like closer to you as you rest. They don't manage to make it over there. You don't think an 8-hour rest would work.
Okay.
I shake the dragon head at them a little bit.
They don't.
I just run them through with a rapier systematically, one after the other.
Cool. You see red sap.
Cool.
We do get the benefits of a rest, though?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. It's hit die plus con, right?
Yeah.
Cool to roll 2 1s.
Aww.
You get something though.
Yeah. 2.
To be fair, it wasn't very restful, right? Like there
Yeah.
things reaching out.
But what your friendly cook does, he'll whip up a little rice pilaf or something, and you guys can add 1 hit point for every hit die spent,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
which is a thing that you can do if you have cook's utensils.
What's your name again?
You have forgotten my name?
It's been a busy.
It was sausage.
Herman
Sausage.
Sausage.
Herman.
Sausage.
You've forgotten my name. How ridiculous.
I love you, Herman. I love you.
Of course you do. I am amazing. And he stomps off to make
No, don't go far. It's dangerous. Stay close, Herman.
Okay.
Stinky the Goblin is dipping his hand into the cook pot and then eating handfuls of the rice.
Oh, he's gonna get slapped.
Yeah.
So a spatula.
To be fair, so I haven't been keeping track of your things, but you can use your sidekicks in combat. Like I said,
I don't want Cayman to get hurt.
well, I mean, Cayman appreciates it, but he's not useless. He's helpful.
He's helpful insofar as he's tracking and he's finding things. And
Cool.
He's the one sane person that's fighting
It's
besides
a
me.
very good use for a sidekick. having skills that other people don't have.
Wait, did you hit Stinky?
Yeah.
Pull out my daggers.
You hit Stinky!
Uh-oh.
Wingspan.
You two are 10 feet apart.
That means fight!
But
Herman, settle down. Happy, settle down.
Who happy?
You should be happy.
He
Oh wait,
is
you're
stinky.
sleepy.
I guess
Happy's on first. Sleepy's on second.
I guess you guys are 20 feet apart because you have a 10-foot reach.
Dang.
Yeah.
wow.
Is the ape index of a bugbear like? Do my hands go to my feet?
I'm thinking that that's probably also including the weapon.
Right.
So it's
like 15 or
12, 15.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, 12 or 15 feet. It's huge though.
It's like across the entire room.
Tell him not to hit Stinky!
Where did these skeletons come from? Like, where we hear them come from? Was there a doorway? Was there like just the corners? Was there alcoves?
So, if you guys examine the area around you, it does look like they were pinned against the wall. Like the vines had to separate to allow them out.
Oh, interesting. So they're like vine-affiliated skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
The plot thickens.
I rifle through their rib cages.
That's where I would keep stuff if I was a skeleton.
I mean, you find short swords and stuff, but they don't seem to be
okay.
carrying any treasure.
Sure.
Just like put a bun
actually,
to the bow and just...
yeah, they don't seem to be carrying any treasure.
All right.
Is there doors leading out of there?
There are, you guys can follow this path, and with the combined work from all your party, you can find.
So they were supposed to be carrying something heavy or something. The gouges in their floor were heavy. We
Right.
didn't find anything that would make sense, right?
Yeah, not yet.
Can we keep following the trend? Do they keep going, or okay, cool. We follow. Yeah, sorry.
So you keep following it. And you do find. You do end up finding your way into a, like, it looks like ahead of you there is a much brighter chamber. Like, there seems to be some like pinpricks of light, maybe like stars or something even, in the room beyond. Who's got the longest dark vision?
Likely, I bet we're the same.
60?
I think it's 60 for everybody.
Yeah.
There's no drow or super in here.
I didn't think so, but 60 should be fine from here.
Okay.
You can see. It looks like there are skeletons holding a figure pinned to a tree.
Ooh.
And they're holding a figure pinned to a tree, but you don't see anything else in the room.
We must go. These skeletons don't negotiate.
And I start rushing forward.
That's some really good insight.
He's learning.
Ooh.
So that person is pinned to a tree with a sword.
Oh.
They don't look really good, but you can run in there and see that.
Yeah.
As you enter.
I guess I may try to like sneak.
Yeah, let's all try to sneak and be quiet.
Okay.
I feel like we're actually a very stealthy party. We just haven't been doing that.
Yeah, I want to surprise a skeleton.
Okay, cool. Give it to me.
We doing group stuff?
Is chainmail
Group stuff.
disadvantage?
It is, yeah.
All right.
Here are some listings for Russo within 4 miles.
Oh, thank you.
Google just gets super excited. It just always wants to tell you about stuff.
In the middle of games, particularly.
14.
14?
11.
15.
15? What'd you get for your stealth?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm at disadvantage because I'm wearing scale mail, you guys.
Yeah, we're all.
But we did well
mention
as a
that.
group.
Oh boy, I'll take that one. That was 3 plus 2 is 5. 5.
Can Cayman stealth?
I'll roll for Stinky as well.
Cayman got
he got
12,
an 8.
I think.
Okay.
We were so good before the NPCs.
Okay. Well, was that 8 with the goblin bonuses or whatever, or is that...
Yes.
Cool. Great. So, why don't do you guys try to sneak in to the room? You hear like this rushing water from below you, and though it does look like these tiny pinpricks of light could be stars, as you enter, you realize they are instead crystals far above your head.
This is where the tree is.
You
I'm like tiptoeing forward with the paddle.
right.
Let's crush.
It does look like
these
there are
skeletons.
2 fruit hanging from the tree. They kind of look like apples from here. One is deep red and one is bright white. But as you approach the tree, you hear a slap, a clap. Adventurers, I'm so glad you could make it. Of course, you have only arrived at your doom. And you turn around to see this red-robed figure, and he says, I am Kaeday from the land of Fae, and I am here to take this tree under my control. If you would resist me, I would have to kill you.
I'll slap Cayman on the rope and say, go get it.
Cayman fight!
I think you can control the tree if you use it for good purposes. We'll leave it in your control.
Of course, I'll use it for good purpose.
You'll feed the villagers. I'm happy to walk out of here right now. If you tell me you'll feed the villagers.
I'll feed the villagers.
Does it seem true?
He says, to the tree.
No! I'm afraid we're gonna have to take you in then.
Take me.
I thought we were gonna take him out.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Oh yeah.
Take me. I'm afraid I won't be going anywhere. Though, you will visit the afterlife quite soon yourself. And then I guess we can roll initiative. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I'm gonna remember Stinky this time.
Cool.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm creeping up closer to 10. It's 9.
You guys?
22 again.
Okay.
12.
I'm gonna assume you're more dexterous
So
than I am.
is there dim light in here, or is it dark still?
Plus 3.
Dim light.
I'm just two.
Cool. Good. That means I
What
can
did you
see
get?
He got a 11.
That's good. That's good.
He got an 11 and what's it called?
mystery.
The skeletons got 14.
Okay. There we go.
Cool.
Is it dark in here or is it just dim light?
27?
dim, I think.
How do you even get that? Those are 22.
22.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Swashbuckler, level 20.
Yeah. Okay, great. So, Marco.
Yeah, right. I'm just.
Or
reading
Eden.
again. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so I will. I guess I dropped Shield of Faith on you when we took a long short rest or whatever. So I will cast Spell with my bonus action. It just makes my weapons kind of glow a little bit, and then I will take a longbow and fire it at the red robe figure.
Okay, great.
I have a 7 to hit.
You're a Dex Pally.
I want a Dex Pally.
You made fun of me for Dex Pally. You're Dex
I
Pally.
did. Also, yes.
I'm making fun of him right now. Okay, the skeletons go.
Well, I'll run behind cover somewhere. If there's a tree or something.
The skeletons are going to come after you because they are your mortal enemies. I believe
16.
one of them, both of them hit. Jesus Christ, these skeletons are the best.
You rolled it, I saw.
Ooh.
Shady
At least it's
skeleton.
rolling d20s, come on.
Yeah, that is 13 damage.
Am I? I'm down.
No!
Seriously? Yeah.
How are you down again? Did
I
you not get
told-
all your hit points back?
I only got 2 hit points from the
Oh.
You got 2 plus your con. Oh, you are a ridiculous
I'm flat
person.
con.
You are ridiculous. But you also got 2 from Herman.
So you got
Oh.
4.
You got 2
Yeah.
from
So you
Herman.
have
I have 1 hit point.
Oh,
Herman!
Dear
Sausage!
reader, I have 1 hit point.
I have
the
a healing
soup hit points
potion on my
keeping you
belt
up.
if you want to take it.
Okay, I have 1 too.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm up?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No, it's Sam next.
I will hide first. 25. And
Yeah,
then
nobody can see that.
Yeah, cool. And then I shoot it with the long bow or short bow.
Which one?
The red guy.
Okay.
The Kaemon.
Kaemon. This is somebody's paid-for villain, which was another feature of this adventure, of this special event. If you
23 to
donate
hit.
$10, you could create a villain. Someone donated $10 and said they want a villain to be Kaeman.
11.
Makes sense.
11 piercing. To
11. Oh, sorry. What
Kaemon.
was the number to hit?
23.
Yeah. Great. Hit him like that. Takes 23 damage. Sorry, what? Takes 10 damage?
Yeah, I think I said 10.
10.
Right? 8, 9.
Yeah, he takes 10 damage.
Piercing?
Piercing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, now it is Amy.
Sweet. I will run up on the nearest skeleton and hit him with my mace.
Oh,
That'll hit.
Yep. For 3 damage.
It deals massive damage, and the skeleton looks rattled.
I'm gonna hit him one more time using my war priest thing.
Oh!
Will a 10 hit?
Now you're looking for a 13.
Okay. Well.
Oh, can we put Kaeman at the bottom of the order?
Okay, cool. Can you put Kaeman the
Kaeman the donkey.
The donkey.
Okay. What number was it? Sorry.
Just bottom, I'm assuming.
Yep. Cool. Yes, he's on there. And then Stinky will also run up, and with his scimitar, he'll hit. 16 will hit for 6 damage.
Okay. The skeleton doesn't look great.
Yep.
Okay. That would mean it is Kaemon's turn. And Kaemon will ask you. No, he'll ask you. No,
Yes,
he'll ask
me.
you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, me!
If you would.
I so wise, the most wise goblin. 6.
Aha! You are paralyzed.
Oh no!
That's his turn.
Must have heard that she was quitting like crazy.
Oh, good idea. And then it is Matt.
Brucey. Okay, so I have 2 skeletons on me.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I from the
He's standing
caster?
30 feet away.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna attack a skeleton. Perfect.
That's the injured one. The injured one goes down.
Alright.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Just sweep my paddle through.
And he shatters all over the place. You see a spray of bones go everywhere. And then it is Cayman, the donkey.
Well, he's going for Kaemon. You get to run him because
No, you get to run him. You can
I want
choose
you
where
to do it.
Yeah,
He rolls the
wants you to
dice.
hit
Cayman
yourself.
rolls the dice trying to hit Kaemon.
Stop hitting yourself.
He gets
Cayman 5.
At least $40 has been invested into this joke of
Plus 2.
Cayman fighting.
So 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
I hope it's
And
longer.
Damn it, Cayman!
You hear Cayman yell at Kaemon, "You killed my father!" And he's revealed his secret
He can
as
talk?
he goes to hoof.
He's a
at the-
flying talking donkey.
he goes to hoof at the caster
Wow.
before the tree starts to move.
Oh!
You see, who gets attacked? Actually, let's roll.
It's me.
Oh, why
Oh,
did I do
okay,
that?
that's a good idea. I'll just attack you.
Yeah. If you would, that'd be real nice.
Lay on hands renews on long rest. Long rest.
Yeah.
Almost everything we have is long rest.
Yeah.
Except for like Divine Sense, which...
While we're looking, I just wanted to relate to you some of the comments that have just been made.
Oh.
Nerd Cosmic Power says, Cayman has 7 middle names, and all of them are Cayman. And he also said, I heard he once led a giant family of corgis to make peace with the entire nation of pickled and non-pickled watermelon, which I'm hoping you understand that, because I do not.
I don't remember it, but it sounds like something I would do.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever the case is, the tree's gonna make an attack. It will make an attack at you.
Yep.
That'll hit for
It's like 1d4 plus 1. The little twig ones.
no.
Oh, the
something-
tree.
This is the tree.
Oh no. I regret asking you to hit me.
Ooh.
9, 11 damage.
It's not nice.
It's not friendly.
So, does it throw a rock? Does it come
No,
sliding down
one
a
of the
branch?
right. So it starts to to shuffle forward. The roots pulling themselves out of the ground, and then one of the roots whips out, and slams into you.
Oof.
Great,
Was that a good yell or...
They're all the same yell.
great. Who next? That
Where
was-
did your list go?
It went inside the book that I just closed.
Yep.
That would be Marco.
This is
Okay.
at the start of the 24 hours.
I will drop my longbow where I'm standing. Can I get to Kaemon in one movement?
Yeah,
Cool. I drop 2 rapiers and stab him twice. Maybe.
we'll find out.
Why am I rolling with advantage? Well, it's the same roll.
What was the hit?
The first one is 20.
20. Ah, shield! It still hits.
Gary, it does 12 points of damage, 2 of which is radiant, if it matters.
12 points of damage. He looks upset. He doesn't want you to do that.
Good. And the second one's a total miss.
Okay. Skeletons go.
Who are they hitting?
They're trying to hit this guy, and they miss.
Hey.
Sam is paralyzed. Make a save, please.
I'm sleeping. Good night.
Oh, wait, did you make
great.
a con save for the step step?
Very on
I
brand.
guess I'll make a save. Wisdom 12.
Very
12,
close.
12, no.
Very close.
Still sleeping.
Right.
Do you have any
Standing up.
inspiration?
No.
Oh, I have inspiration.
Oh,
Use
you
my
do?
inspiration.
Cool. How am I inspired?
It's you. I say, do it again.
2.
I support you.
Oh, no.
It's a 2.
Not well enough.
Your sonorous voice put Sleepy to sleep.
Yeah. I was like,
Sal said one time you were so in character that you hit him in the ear on a D&D session.
Yeah.
Is that true? Did you
Probably.
hit Sal?
In the ear?
Yeah.
That sounds like something came.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
After Sam is.
Sorry. Me, yes. I have a lot of horrible things going on around me, so I'm going to nimbly escape from that by disengaging.
Good idea.
Smart.
And then I'm going to give myself a cure wounds.
Smart.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I give myself 10 hit points back, so I'm back up to 16.
Wow.
Yeah, I needed that. Y'all can fend for yourselves.
Cure wounds is
Here's
DA
hoping.
plus mod.
apparently.
Yes.
Might not be bad.
I'm gonna get
I
reached.
just- could we have
Kaeday.
prepped spells? I guess yeah.
Yeah.
And Kaeday has a dude in front of him.
He's Cayman and he has Aiden.
Aiden would. What is. Yeah. Aiden gets attacked.
Okay, that's fair.
What does a 21 hit?
Maybe.
Cool.
Odds are good.
You take 10 necrotic damage as he rakes his claws across you.
I'm bleeding, but my weapons are still glowing, so that's nice.
Got that going for me.
Alright. Now it is Matt.
Alright, looking around, describe who's up, who's left, what's going on.
Yes.
Paralyzed. Alive. Donkey's alive. One skeleton's left, and Kaeday in a
Alright.
tree.
And you have
So
1 hit point,
I have
right?
1 hit point.
Yeah.
I have the skeleton in front of me. I'm gonna go for that skeleton in front
Okay,
of me.
great.
Alright, baby.
Yeah.
That'll be 13 slashing damage. Boom!
Alright, 13. He's
Paddle
down.
its head right off. I want to paddle the head towards Kaeday.
Ooh.
It's kind of like, what's
we-
the sport? Cricket? Cricket?
Yeah, cricket.
Yeah, alright. Cricket.
Would
Can
you
he do a dex
say
check to see if it hits?
Open guacamole crickets!
Yeah, make a dex-based attack to see if you can hit him.
Yeah.
No!
It flies wide, but he sees you. But he sees you do that, and
I point at
he's
it.
ready for revenge.
You're next!
Okay, great.
Who is next?
That would be
Cayman the
Cayman.
mule.
The mule doesn't hit.
Damn it, Cayman.
Who's next?
It's me. Probably.
Yeah.
Marco.
I stabbed a bunch of times, maybe. First one's a 10. Does it hit?
No.
Okay. Second one's a large number. 21.
Woo.
Yeah, he shields and it.
Okay, it's
still
8
hits.
points.
He's looking real bad.
Oh, sorry. Offhand, only 5 points.
Okay, he's looking real bad.
So wait, did he shield?
Yeah. But he's looking real bad.
Did you make the concentration save?
Not yet. Let's
Try
find
to my
out.
friend.
He fails.
Hey,
Yes!
you're unparalyzed.
Get him, Goblin! Get him!
Alright.
I am?
All the goblins.
Whoa!
You're next.
Agnes!
Yeah.
Cool. I will hide. Hide. 11. Am I hidden?
You are not hidden from. You're not hidden from the from Kaeman.
Okay, well, I'll shoot him anyway.
Cool.
Do I get sneak attack? Someone's next to him,
You
right?
still get sneak attack, but you don't have advantage.
Sure. Dirty 20.
That'll work. This whole shield spell hasn't been working out for him very well.
Yeah.
You need to have armor on top of this shield. Otherwise, it's balanced.
12
It's balanced by armor.
piercing. 12 piercing damage.
What?
12 piercing. He goes down.
Hey.
He says, this isn't the last you'll see of Kaeman. The family remembers. And he starts to collapse
shit.
into the ground.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
The family.
Gobble, gobble.
Oh yeah. We need to mark off gobbles.
Oh.
Gobbles
see, like,
are very important. Goblin gobble. The victory gobble, as it'll now be known.
What's the tree doing in the aftermath of Kaiman's?
It's still got the body pinned to it with a sword, but it's like dashing towards you.
Oh, it still looks hostile.
Yeah.
This is an angry tree.
You might be able to tame it. I don't know how
Did
you
it
can do it,
uproot
but like,
itself? It's like moving around.
Yeah.
The field.
Yep.
Oh.
So there's some fruit on this tree. Do we?
Black fruit and white fruit, right?
something like that.
Mm.
Can we take the sword out? Is it the sword? Is it the broken sword?
Take the sword.
I try to rip the sword out of the tree and the body.
Give me an athletics check.
Can I backflip it out?
Sure, give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, that's right. It's 19.
Oh.
So you run up to the tree and then grab the sword, flip off it with this I think it's a long sword, is pulled free. The body slumps to the ground and the tree starts to writhe. It looks funky.
Would you say are we still in initiative?
I think so.
Is it still fighty?
Oh, okay. Who is next? Me?
Give me an Arcana or Nature check. Anybody who is looking at this as you flip out of the tree.
I'm not good at those stuff.
I have a 5.
Okay.
Smart.
I'll roll Arcana. 19.
Arcana 12.
12,
13.
19 on Nature or Arcana or what?
Yeah, Arcana.
Well, so a 19 will reveal that something has gone horribly wrong with this tree, and you don't know if you can ever get it back to normal. Perhaps there is some way to plant a new one of whatever this was, but whatever the necromancer did to it, you don't know if it can be saved. You don't think it can be saved.
We need to ban the tree.
But the undead in the area and things like that will be destroyed because they are connected to it somehow.
You don't think it can be redeemed?
Burn the tree. Kill the skeletons.
Can you be redeemed, tree?
Russell.
Have you good in you still?
Sacred Flame.
He doesn't.
He doesn't get to make a dex save, right? Because he's a tree.
No, he can move.
Can he?
Yeah.
Out of the way of a Sacred Flame?
Yeah, he can move, but he doesn't. He takes sacred flame damage.
Hey. That's 4 magic damage. Does it catch fire?
4. No, well, not
It's
with
radiant.
not with sacred flame. But 4 damage. It looks like it is taking serious damage. That said,
Yes.
that was Amy.
Yeah.
So Kaiman's gone. Matt, I think.
If you cannot be redeemed, you will have to be harvested.
And I will advance on the tree to slash it. Oof. Looking at 13 to hit a tree.
13 does not hit a tree.
Wow. Okay.
It's got bark skin.
Yeah, I just glance right off the side.
Cool.
Can I check on the person who slumped off the tree?
Sure. Yeah. You can check quickly.
Okay. It's a bad medicine check. It's 6.
Probably dead.
Okay.
Who knows?
Oof.
Who's next?
Oh, that would be
Him and the donkey.
Came in the donkey.
Anything?
Moves to the tree.
Totally, yeah.
Doesn't hit the tree.
Came in your disappointment.
All the skeletons took the good rolls.
Yeah.
What's left?
Tree.
Tree.
Just the tree. I run to the tree and stab it.
Give it to me.
First one is a
Looking for a
14.
16.
14 misses. Second one is a 20, which hits for 8 damage.
8 damage. The tree's looking a little bit worse. Actually, that does less damage than you expect.
So 2 of it's radiant, so it does 5 total.
Right. Cool.
Rapier against a tree isn't effective? What?
You know what? I don't need that sass from you.
All right. Who next? That would be Sam.
Stab the
Sam.
tree.
Yeah.
Stab it. So good.
Stab anything enough times, it'll go down.
It's a 15 hit.
15 doesn't hit. It's got bark skin. You thought I was joking. It doesn't. I'm not.
It
has
literally has bark skin?
Yeah.
What? Okay, well then I bonus action disengage. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll Sacred Flame it again.
Nimble tree.
Sacred Flame.
Tree's not nimble.
3
It's a
sacred
D8.
damage. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
7
Ooh.
sacred damage. Stinky's gonna stab it because he's fed up. He critically stabs it.
2d6.
Stinky.
Hey,
That's really good.
12 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, is it?
It's slashing because cemetery.
It's a slashing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not.
It's
not.
halved.
Yeah, it's not halved.
Okay.
Okay, so then you take 8 damage as the tree slams back.
Wow.
Stupid tree.
All right, and I think you've already gone, right? You just went.
Yep.
No.
Okay, your turn.
Sorry.
I will try to slash again, looking at 18 to hit.
Hit.
All right. Looking at, I'm gonna smite on top of that. Smite's 2d8.
2d8.
Yep.
Oops. 4, 8, 12, 18, 23, 26.
All right, this is the final blow.
Woo!
You should have listened. Just cleave into the side, right above
Are you gonna knock
the head
the
of the
tree
person
over?
who's cut
yeah.
Cut it down.
I hack in, and then as I'm wrenching the sword out, poof!
The tree collapses. It looks like it was. It looks like as you pull it down, there's like ichor inside. It was dead or dying, at least in parts. The 2 fruit hit the ground and roll to your feet. You have a black fruit, or you have a deep red fruit and a white fruit. Which one do you want?
What do they smell like?
Do I sense anything off of them?
Yeah, one of them feels bad. I mean, I'm not joking. One of them literally feels
Which
real
one?
bad.
I would
Which one is
discard
Is
it.
the red one or the
You are because you're a paladin. You can tell it feels tainted.
The red one or the white?
If you look at it with your paladin sight, it feels desecrated.
The red one does?
Yeah.
I would discard it, but I'm worried about my goblin compatriots who will consume anything.
Just do it. See what happens.
So I put it in my pouch safely away and then hold out the white one to my team. What should we do with this? I think we need to plant it.
We should eat it.
We need to plant it so they can
Eat
grow
it.
crops again.
You see what we had to deal with? I died. Okay? We deserve to eat that fruit.
What do you think it'll do for us?
It's probably magical.
You guys know that you can eat the apple and then have the seeds, right?
Inspiration.
Wisdom from the goblin.
All right.
Smartest goblin.
Oh, cut it into slices then, and
A slice.
I'll hand it over and then check on the person to ensure that they are dead. to see if I can help them.
When you say ensure that they are dead, it's a very specific phrasing of the words.
Yep.
Are you okay? Come to Brucey. Come to Brucey.
Oh shoot! I don't know.
What happens when we eat it?
I don't know if there's anything that happens when you eat it.
Tastes nice.
Yeah, I think it just tastes really good, but the fruit is.
You can tell us later on. It can
Cool.
happen later on.
Do we turn to tree people?
I think get the heroism spell or something for a minute. Whatever the case is, it's something. It feels amazing. You feel like cleansed. If you had sins before, you don't have them now.
This is a colonic cleanser.
Wow.
Everybody must find a restroom soon. I call that corner.
Just the whole corner, huh?
You didn't need it.
Stinky is less stinky now
Oh.
for a while.
I feel so empty.
You would have no idea. Hey.
Let's see. So with that said, you've managed to do it. You can plant this tree now if you want. Do you
Yes.
want to plant it here? What do you want
I
to do?
think close to the village, yes.
Tree
Definitely
light.
not near the kobolds. Yeah.
So you make your way out
Or
of
the
this
skeletons.
kobold dungeon, threatening them with the dragon head.
Can we take a sweep around before we leave?
Oh,
We're healthy,
on
right?
the body of the person you find 3 potions of healing, 2 doses of antitoxin, a wand of entangle,
Whoa! That's lots of stuff.
and a gold signet ring.
Can I take the wand of entangle?
Yeah,
Fun.
Anybody else want to fight me for it?
No, do it.
Yeah.
We all can.
and so you have a You have Shatter Spike.
It's
And the
different
weirds.
now.
You have Shatter Spike and a Wand of
Season
Entangle.
9.
Season 9, we can all take it.
Oh, okay.
It duplicates.
Yep.
All of a sudden, there's like 4 of them.
Right.
I'm
Weird.
down.
Okay, we can't look through the rest of the dungeon.
I don't think there's anything in here that you care about.
You can all take it, and then in tier 1, there's
Something
like an
that
item
I
cap,
care
so
about a
you
lot,
can
but
like
that's okay.
swap
So
it
what do you
out
want- what
for
is
a
it?
different one if another
yeah.
one comes
Later
out.
undead.
Oh yeah, the whistle, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah, that's probably he would probably have that. Yeah, he,
he
has,
would?
yeah, he
Yeah,
probably has the
okay,
whistle.
What does this do?
And then he stands up and comes after you. So you stab him back down. Now you know what the whistle does.
Oh, cool.
Wait, it makes people fight you?
Yeah, it makes
We
dead
can
people
bring
fight.
our
Wait,
enemies back to life for another
What's
chance.
the name of it?
Redemption.
It's like the
Night Whistle?
night whistle, night caller.
Yeah.
Night, yeah. Something like that.
It's like the flute of the loom. Wow, cool, great.
The villagers will be stewards of this new tree.
Stew. Tree stew.
You make your way out of the dungeon. You cross the the road bridge and the river and back to town. Where do you want to plant it?
I guess in the middle of town, right? It seems like
Yes.
the appropriate place
It
to do
should
it.
not belong to the noble. It should belong to the people.
Right.
Beautiful.
The noble's paying us though.
So you plant this in the middle of town, and we'll see what. You might live long enough to see it bear fruit.
Make sure to pee on it. That's what it needs.
So you pee on the tree, and you are
water it.
confident that it will help.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I look at the cook. I'm excited that you've chosen to come with us from now on.
Well, if I
It was a good decision.
I mean, we'll pay him his share. We'll give him like a sapphire or two.
He's actually pretty flattered. He says, like, everywhere we've gone, everyone has been marveling at my massive talents. I think it's only best that I share them, that I venture the world so that more people can experience them.
You've cooked for a dragon, friend.
Few have.
We should have taken the dragon meat so you could cook the dragon.
We have the
We
head.
can still do that.
Head cheese? Head cheese?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Just like boil all the meat off the head. Like that's a totally thing people do. Great. Make
Nice.
some lengua.
Nice.
nice.
Oh, I also wanted to share my slice of the white apple with Cayman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
I don't think he earned it. That's okay.
the donkey looks looks appreciative. So now you guys can level up. You've reached back yourself back at the town. If you go back to the noble, he is surprised and happy to see you. He realizes you saved one of the adventurers, and he pays you everything that you didn't earn, basically.
50 gold
Right.
for the group, which gets us to our
Sweet.
level cap, or
Right.
hourly cap. Yeah.
So how much gold are we up to now?
We each get 40, I think, is our share.
Okay, sweet.
Oh,
That
if
was
we
two
pay us
levels.
more, that's probably how we pay our sausage man.
If we
Right.
with the hourly rate is 20,
The hourly rate is 20.
so we've made 80 gold each.
We're 4 hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
11:45
We've done two
rounding.
levels. Wow.
Awesome. Yeah, so 80 gold each.
All right.
Cool.
Sweet.
And
I wish I could afford
he
that
invites
scroll.
you to stay. He invites you to stay with him. He is surprised by it, but he says, that there's a lot of things that he could use some help with. And now that he knows that you are possibly the most talented people that have ever walked through his town,
Oh, we absolutely are. I mean, I told him when we first walked in.
yeah,
We're the real
he's happy
adventurers.
to put you up.
If the group looks balanced and put together, they're not real adventurers. They're just posing.
Oh,
If we're a complete and total mess and we're
I
fighting
do
each other
that.
constantly, we're real adventurers.
I have to admit, I've never been on an adventure myself, so I only know a
You
little bit.
die.
That's why I don't go.
Yeah, see, a fake adventurer would be nice to you and polite, but honesty is the best.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Something
keep
is
that in
chewing on
mind.
your ankle.
Sharpening your reflexes.
We're a really good party.
Great. Over the next week, you guys get good food, and the townsfolk start to see the plants coming back to life and stuff, and they hear that you've done this, and everybody's being really nice to you. Eventually, what's it called? Eventually, they even managed to start taking their, they even realized that it's safer outside and start taking their cattle to farther places to graze. Until one night, you see, or like you hear, you guys are all like awoken by like this sound of screaming. It seems like there's like a fire outside or something.
I think go check on that. Yeah.
Right, so you guys run out of the noble's manor or whatever. You head through the town. You see that there is there's burning. One of the farmhouses outside of town is burning.
Rush that way.
As you arrive, you realize you see most of the people seem to be outside and safe, though there are people who are injured, and you don't see any of the animals and stuff like that. So, what are you gonna do?
I unsling my soup bucket from my shoulder and go to fill it from the nearest well
Cool.
to help douse the flames.
You guys start trying to put the fire out.
I'll look for tracks with Gaiman.
All right, so you two can survive. Why don't you give me? I would take strength-based history. I don't know or
Sure.
athletics.
Sure.
Athletics.
Wow.
Let's just do athletics.
Wow.
I was thinking like
Knowing how to
18.
douse a fire with
how to douse a fire, but
18.
18. So you start dousing the fire. You manage to keep it from spreading. Is anybody else gonna help?
I'm gonna kick up some dirt at it and try to put dirt on the fire.
You're gonna throw dirt on the fire, so the two of you together manage to put out the fire.
Fire powers combined.
You start tracking stuff. What did you get for your survival?
6.
6. It looks like there were too many people here to figure out exactly where they went, though you do know whoever was here had there were really big wolves.
Oh, that's news. I'll share that. Keep an eye out for really big wolves, guys.
Okay.
The size of a horse.
Okay.
Do we go kill them?
Yeah, maybe after the fire's out. Is the fire out?
Is the fire out?
Yes, you guys managed to put the fire out.
Okay.
So the people are safe, or most of them are safe. You don't see. It looks like there's some people crying or whatever, but there are the ones here are safe.
Some people crying or whatever.
I don't know why.
I go to one of the people that's
Do
crying,
you want to unleash
and
me
in
for
my
like 5 minutes?
We can do a
My,
5-minute break, I think, right?
I'm pretending to be polite, but it's not really polite.
What happened?
Or you can just be me.
No, I want to use the bathroom.
We can
too.
take a break.
Yeah.
Is it time for a break?
5
Can we
minutes,
take? Yeah.
Alright, so
okay.
let's-
What about right after
So-
dialogue?
Oh,
It's okay.
Let's
We can come back to that. Yeah.
So we'll talk to the survivors of the flame right after this short break.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.
Can we figure out how to turn the audio off while the screen is off?
I thought it was off.
Definitely
Nobody said
Is there a button for
pineapple.
mute right there?
Yeah, I think if you hit that.
This? No, this is not mute. This is just the mic.
Are you hungry?
Drop
What's
it.
next?
Okay, look.
Um,
Like
Not
60,000 words. I was
Yeah.
going to
audio.
No,
That's a good idea.
If we're not used to it, then we can just have it.
I think it's just a lag.
People are saying they could hear. Oh.
I thought it was just lag because we were shouting pineapple at them forever and no one typed it.
You're right.
Eric kept saying he could hear us though.
Did he say pineapple?
He did not say
Ask
pineapple.
him if he heard the word pineapple.
I don't know if he's listening anymore though.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna put some food and stuff out in the back. It's a bit random.
Okay, I am gonna chop the stream so that it doesn't run forever.
Yeah.